If you're a country and your population is declining, you are a gay country. If a doctor touches your dick because he's doing some sort of exam and you come, I don't think that's cheating. Kumar, you are basically royalty in Nigeria right now. Can you ask those Nigerian princes to stop emailing me? What's up, everybody, and welcome to Flagrant 2. Okay, it's your boy Schultzy. Got Akash Singh, Alex Media, Mark Gagnon, the Truffles in the building, bitches in the Waldorf. Oh, do we have the remix of that, by the way, Al?
Oh, yeah.
We got 2 remixes from bitches in the Waldorf. You know what I mean? I had people hit me up like, yo, y'all got another banger on your hands, bro.
Yo.
#1 song in the world was Open Her Up, still #1 in the whole world.
Crazy.
Honestly, it's unbelievable, bro.
Who would have thought, right?
Nobody would have thought except me, because I knew it would be.
Have we gotten our Grammy noms yet?
No, we can't get a Grammy.
Oh.
Because I lied about what I just said.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
But
if
we can say we got nominated for a Grammy, though.
We can say,
lie again.
yeah. We did get nominated for an Oscar for the video. So congratulations out.
Yeah.
That was really cool. We got nominated for an EGOT too.
Yeah.
really?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
We got
yeah.
nominated for all 4 of them?
Yo,
Yeah,
that's fire,
It's
bro.
called an EGOT, guys. If you had sex in high school, you probably wouldn't know. So Mo,
I should know.
So Open Her Up, banging. If we were smart, we would have made you guys able to repost or whatever on Instagram and TikTok when the first shit came out. But now it's available on Instagram and TikTok.
Right.
But when the fucking song first came out, you couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, we'll learn for bitches in the Waldorf. I can't wait to
Bitches
see
in the
them videos,
Waldorf.
yo.
Oh, dude, we got people shooting us verses. I want to read some of the
Okay,
verses.
bet.
We get some fire verses because we couldn't rhyme Waldorf. What? Oh, do you have one of them? Okay, this is somebody went in, and we have 2 versions where they went in. They're nice as fuck with beats or whatever, and they started creating the song. This is one version. I don't know who the fuck made it, but thank you.
I think we might have some bitches in the Waldorf.
Get dumb face.
Bitches in the Waldorf, bitches in the Waldorf.
Bitches in the Waldorf. Bitches in the Waldorf.
All right, cut that shit out. Cut that. It's too much heat. Can't give away too much heat right there.
Way to go.
Right?
Cool off the mic, bro.
Bitches in the Waldorf, tricking on a tall horse.
Oh, with the tall horse.
You know what I mean? We tricking on these tall horse. Where's Meg Thee Stallion when you need her, bro? We tricking on these tall horse.
Got that bitch on all 4s.
Whoa! Got that bitch on all 4s. Whoa! Bitches in the Waldorf, tricking on a tall horse. Got the bitch on all 4s.
Maybe just 3 because one of them kind of might be a little shot.
What do you mean? One was a little shot.
her leg.
3 Al, Jesus
on, dude,
Christ,
geez.
Al,
Dude, we're all trying to have fun.
we're on such a good
Why are you trying to
roll.
make rap music about violence, dude?
Yeah,
Why you guys always do
bitches
this?
in the Waldorf.
The lit shit.
Bitches in the Waldorf, okay,
What's
tricking on a tall horse.
That's what's happening.
Got the bitch on all 4s.
All 4s. What's happening next?
Bruh, that's where you come in.
Do one bar. You the
on,
black
bro.
guy. How's that
Thank
no
you.
bars yet?
Thank you.
Son, I take it too violent, man.
All right, be a little
Got too
less
violent
violent.
with
Be a
it. I
little
was
less
gonna go.
violent.
I walked in here
what you
listening to
got?
DMX
Hit
and
up.
shit.
She squirts and we mop up floors.
It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, rearrange it. I just felt.
It was Jewy. He's like, we have to clean it.
We
It's
gotta
dirty
clean
in
it
here.
up.
It's
The
so
mess
dirty.
everywhere.
What is going on?
It was so sincere.
Put them
for
a
me.
slippery sign. Someone could slip here, breaking their neck.
It was okay.
He said something sexual and immediately went to clean it up afterwards. He couldn't even enjoy the squirt. As the squirt is coming out, I can see him in his head, like with a girl squirting on his sheets, and he'd be like, "Oh my god, I'll have to take these in." I just try clean.
Oh, I actually have a strategy for that.
What is that?
If it's like at a hotel, like you
Like
request
the
a room.
Waldorf.
Waldorf.
Bitches in the Waldorf.
Dog, you got bitches in the Waldorf.
Tricking on a tall horse.
Ready for the strategy?
Got the bitch on all 4s.
Get a room with 2 beds.
That doesn't rhyme.
It doesn't run.
No, I meant the strategy for the.
Come on.
Oh my.
If it
come on,
happens,
man.
if it happens.
Come on. Eat the ass like old dwarves.
Whoa.
Hors
d'oeuvres?
Hors
Hors
d'oeuvres?
Oh, yeah. I saw he was going with
make
that.
it work,
said
dog.
hors d'oeuvres. Yo, it would have worked.
Yeah, it would work better if I pronounced it
It's
right.
like hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
Hors
Eat the
d'oeuvres.
ass like hors d'oeuvres. Oh, eat the ass, call it hors d'oeuvres.
Oh.
It's a hors d'oeuvre. Am I bombing, bro? I thought that was pretty good.
It was actually. It
My
felt that
sense of
way.
humor completely off today? Jesus.
Yo, you just got you just got to swag it out. That's how you sold bitches in the Waldorf. was
Bitches in
all
the Waldorf,
swag.
tricking on a tall horse.
Bang, bang.
Got the chick on all fours.
Bang.
Eat the ass like hors d'oeuvres.
He said hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
He said hors d'oeuvres.
Bro, you sound like Takashi.
Yo, don't disrespect, bro. Takashi, don't disrespect the GOAT, bro.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT. Don't disrespect by putting my rap skills on him, but we will have you on this podcast. Takashi, if you're still doing bar shows in Orlando and you want to stop that, you want to change your life. We're
You're
here to
still
change
doing
your
bar
life.
shows in Orlando and you want to open her. Holler at your boy.
Yo, Akashi's going to open
For
for
Takashi?
Let's go. I like
with
that
it.
tour.
He tried to stage dive and fell straight to the floor.
Did he?
Oh,
No, they didn't catch him?
Nah,
it didn't look like he fell. It looked like
nah,
that shit looked
he,
fire.
He fell. So.
I don't think he fell.
Nah,
All his
I
security rushed in this.
I don't
spot
think
right
he
after.
fell, bro. I think Alex is hating, bro.
Yeah, Alex, why you
Alex
hating,
is
dog?
hating.
Dog.
I know why you hating because you ain't got no bitches in the Waldorf, dork.
Takashi could have finished that verse up fire.
Yo, we're gonna get Takashi on that. Bitches in the Waldorf.
Oh,
I don't got nothing.
You say that shit though.
Yo, but
I feel it.
bro. Bitches in the Waldorf, chicken on a tall horse. Got the chick on all fours. What's the last one?
Eat that ass
Eat
like-
the ass like old door. What is it? Hors d'oeuvres?
bro, how do you
You
do
make it
this?
sound like a giant on Game of Thrones. Why you Aldor? Who the fuck is Aldor?
Hors d'oeuvres, but hors d'oeuvres doesn't rhyme at all.
Eat that shit like hors d'oeuvres.
But
It
that
still
doesn't
works,
rhyme.
but-
We need
it's-
Eminem.
Bro, it's a slant rhyme, dog. You know what I mean?
Whoa, dude, stop Asian hate. Dude.
Hey, come on, Akash.
Come on, man.
Fuck, dude.
We just getting over Corona. You gonna keep Asian hating?
Come on, dude.
Oh, hey, bro.
But Akash is done with these Asians after what's happened in India.
I'm saying,
Hey, bro.
save some Asian lives. You know what I mean? We out here fucking dying. Ain't no cute hashtag about it.
Why can't y'all survive Corona like the rest of the world? Though?
Bro, we too dirty, man. There's too many people. There's no infrastructure.
They're
Just
also the
shit
most
everywhere.
contagious.
They're the most contagious.
Akash had corona didn't even have a symptom and got all New York infected, bro. Now
Yo,
imagine
I took
a
offense at first
billion
when you said it,
Akashes.
Yeah.
but you're not wrong
A
when you
billion
right.
Akashes, bro.
When
Imagine-
you right, you're not wrong.
So
Tell you
maybe,
something.
maybe like Columbus and them were right naming Native Americans Indians because they were just like, well, if they get sick, this is easy.
No, but
too.
y'all were the contagious ones there.
Nah, but y'all got
You're
it
the
easy.
Native American of this situation.
We are.
Because I just gave it to you. I'm just hanging out. You know what I mean? Trying to help you guys right. Y'all get corona like pussies.
Yeah, nah.
Bro,
And I was the least affected by it. I had taste.
Nah,
and
you got
smell.
antibodies. bro.
Al got antibodies.
yeah, Al did have a rough time, but I'm trying to understand like what is the Hindu approach to Corona? Like stop wanting more air, like stop desiring it, like
Yeah.
or is that Buddhism?
Yeah, it's Buddhist, but it's also Hindu in its own way.
Yeah, like can you just stop desiring more air?
You just got to desire enough air. That's the problem. They don't have enough air. You know what I mean?
So if you
gotta
were
have-
desiring more air,
then
if you
you're
were
just
just
being
like
greedy.
holding your
Then
breath
you're
like
just
an
being
asshole,
a
Yeah.
politician. That's all
Yeah.
you're doing. You know what I mean?
And that's what Akash would tell me they did. Say what they
Man,
did.
listen, I held China accountable. I think India's doing the same shit.
What's happening?
I was reading a thing that they had, like the crematoriums, because Hindus cremate bodies. So the crematorium,
man.
mad people are coming in,
Hopping.
dying, nonstop. And
Non, like
they
the
never
bread.
write non-stop, carb stop.
Yeah.
And they never write the cause of death as COVID. They have been instructed to just write sickness. So the actual number of COVID deaths in like certain villages, like 800 people are dying, and there'll be like 12 that are COVID related.
Whoa.
So this shit is crazy over there, and it could spread here, and we're just doing some China shit about
Maybe
it.
that's how you know it's a bioweapon. Because if Indians are more affected by
And who do Chinese hate the
COVID,
most?
who is China in
Who's
competition
China's
with?
biggest threat?
India?
Obs. Who's better at math?
Country of the
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
trying
wait
to
a minute.
manufacture.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Better at math? Chill out, son.
I'll slap you in your fucking
Chill
mouth
out.
right
I'll
now,
be honest
dog.
with you. I
I
don't
got
know if y'all are
spelling,
better
but
at
y'all
math.
I'll
got
slap
math.
both of
yet,
y'all.
so.
Puerto
You guys can't spell. You guys can't spell
can
better.
spell. I'll
But
give you
math, I
math.
think we gotta give them math.
You out of your mind.
Name
dog.
one good math thing that came out of India.
Yeah.
Zero. The number zero.
Bro, that was arrows,
Son,
bro.
you don't invent zero. The
Bro,
shit
we
is
did,
just-
though. We
How you
did.
invent zero?
You didn't have it before us.
Yes, why we did have zero.
Nah, you didn't have a term.
Of course we had zero.
Nah, you just be like, nah, I don't know what's going on here.
Before
But
they invented it, if you had $1 and you spent it, you still have $1, bro.
Yeah, you just kept your
Yeah.
dollar.
You ever
I
ate a
guess.
banana and then you you still have one
That's how
banana?
dumb y'all are. Y'all couldn't even calculate. You were just like, I don't know what to do.
But why would we need a
I got
name
nothing.
for it?
That's
We
all.
know what nothing is. Most people had nothing their whole life. It's just living.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you, dog. Y'all didn't think of it. That's on you. It's been
Y'all
right
such
there. in front of your
losers. You,
face the whole time.
made a name for nothing.
Man, what's the name for all the stuff we got?
You know how much nothing you got to have before you decide to have a name
That's
for
what
that
happened.
shit?
The British left, and we were like, what we got in our country
Zero.
still?
We're gonna teach you zero. You don't walk around bragging around zero. We're like, all right, you earn this. Take this zero.
Yo.
No, I'm just saying, when it comes to numbers, I think you got to give it up to Asians.
No
bro.
chance.
I think you
dog.
got to give it up
no
to
chance,
Chinese.
Lance.
Bro, what? Can you explain to me the number thing that India did to make you guys own
What did China
math?
do?
Say what?
What did China do?
Son, there's just something about them, bro. They always look
What
like
do they do? What's the thing?
Have you looked at them? Don't they always look like they calculating, bro? Like they, they look like they doing math constantly. Every time you see them, they're just like 34, 36.
Maybe they're trying to figure out how the Indian always get better grades than me. I be trying so fucking hard.
I don't know if they getting better grades, bro.
We get better. We the doctors.
you
I don't
lying
know if
to
they.
yourself?
I don't
we
know,
get-
bro. I'm being
Now,
honest
I'm
with
the
you.
only Indian you know. I'm not a good barometer for Indian
that might be
success.
true.
Yeah.
That might be
I be fucking you up. You know what I
Might be
mean?
true.
Because we didn't live out there in Rockaway or whatever. Andrew knew some Indians.
I
Killing
knew
it.
Indian. No, I'm not saying you guys are
Killing
bad.
it. We
You guys
killing
are
it.
very good at math.
the
I'll give you
doctors?
number 2.
Who's the
Can,
doctor?
can we be honest right now? If you got to cheat on a test, you got Indian to your right, you got Asian to your left.
Math class, definitely Asian.
That's
Yo,
how dumb
hey,
black
hey,
people
hey,
are.
hey,
That's
hold on,
how
hold
dumb
on.
black
No, no,
people
no,
are.
no, no.
They don't even know who to cheat off of.
Science
They don't
class,
even know who to cheat
Indian.
off of,
Nah,
you
I got
dumbass.
you. I'm gonna shut it down right now.
Science class, I'm going Indian.
I'm gonna shut it down right now.
Yeah.
Whose women are better at math?
Whoa.
It's not even a question, son.
What are you talking about?
Asian chicks, like I would copy off an Asian girl just as much as I've copied off an Asian dude. 100% the same, bro.
Yeah. You not copying off the Indian girl?
No.
Oh.
Son, they're nice as fuck at math.
what?
And we just started letting them do that shit. Think how quickly they got good at
Nah,
it.
bro, I don't think they're as nice at math. I don't think Indian girls are as nice at math.
Oh, son.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't copy off of it.
Hey,
I
bro.
wouldn't. The Asian girl, not even shaving her legs.
What kind of grades you get in school?
Say what?
Probably cheating off the wrong person.
A minuses,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
I had A minuses.
If I had A plus, you cheated off the right.
Son, I had A minus because I was cheating, motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. You cheat off the Indian? A plus.
I don't think so. I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah.
I think that Asians
Yeah.
are better at math than Indians.
Listen.
I think Indians are better at the other subjects.
Science.
I get it. You know what I mean?
Indian history.
Spelling.
Indian history.
Indian history.
Indian
Yeah,
history.
you guys are way better at that.
I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about history. White people are best at history. Y'all can have that.
Yeah, we kind of did invent
I know.
history.
I said Indian history. I specific to Indian.
Yeah. We don't even know any kind of history. That shit is trauma. That's what it is for everybody else. Y'all call it shit history. We call it shit drama.
Yo, our history is so dope. We made a class about it. We're like, yo, y'all want to see what it's like to win wars? Open any page. India, nah.
Anytime a minority's like, I'm working through my trauma, I'm like, what, you reading a book about the past? What's going on? Is that what's going on?
Yo, I actually brought this up this weekend that you guys have a shared history getting bodied by the British.
No,
Right,
no,
right,
you guys
right.
never-
'Cause
you guys never
No,
said-
no,
right now
that's
is
not true.
disrespectful.
You never
That's not
connected
true
on that.
because
Yo.
they never actually got freedom. So it's a little different. It's a little different. It's not one to one. You know what I mean? It's not same to same as we say in India.
That's a great point, bro.
You know
Bro,
what I
I
mean?
was searching my mind for what the N word would be for Indians when he just said it. And if there was one, I would have said it in that moment. That's how enraged I was about what
I
he just said to
know, I
me.
know. But you wouldn't have done anything. You know what I mean? Very Scottish of you.
Oh, shit.
Yo, son, I'm about to go full Braveheart on this Corona sacrifice. How you gonna say shit? Y'all can't even breathe. Y'all can't even breathe, bro.
Yo, hey, at least we got our own government lying to us instead of the British.
Yeah, but you can't. What is it
Yeah,
called? What is
yeah.
it called? Hunger strike Corona, dog. You can't hunger strike Corona. That's why y'all getting your ass busted. Is
Hey.
Scotland getting their ass busted right now? No,
Y'all don't
bruh.
got enough people.
Yes, we do.
Because the British done killed them all.
Fuck you. I hate that you're winning this. And I hate that I don't know enough about Scotland to fight back. I literally know one movie of history about Scotland. That's it. If it isn't in Braveheart, I don't know shit about it. And I know one Scottish lady came here and got married in by an American, and that's why I'm here. Okay?
Let's go.
They still trying to figure out fucking farming. We're already onto 3D printed food. So
Yeah, that's a great point.
Come on, you're
I'm
in the
not
past,
comparing
son.
America and
Hold on.
India.
Do you have my back here?
I got you.
Okay, yeah. You can't
Scotland.
even learn how to
Scotland
3D
got
print. Yo,
3D
shut the
printed food.
fuck up.
Scotland
Yo,
ain't got 3D
I'm
printed
German
food.
too. Well, maybe that's the I'm just going all the other shit I got. I'm also from Ireland. Fuck! I'd be from some success story.
Going over the top, bro. You're losing an argument.
American,
You're like,
dog.
I'm a Nazi.
You got
We had a great run.
I'm that competitive. I just need some win.
We won a few.
Bro, all
he
I'm
just-
saying is, yeah, and Mark, how did we get off of where you're from?
No.
Yeah, remember when we were jumping on him?
You were French, right?
Akash, you're with me, bro. They formed an
No,
alliance.
dude, divide and
They formed
conquer.
an
They tried to
alliance.
divide and conquer, bro.
Nah.
I'm
nah.
neutral, bro. I'm Switzerland, dog. I'm neutral in this.
Nah, you would be neutral, you French fucking.
Yeah, dude, the French are
Baguette.
so lame, dude. Yo, you guys are the most lame.
And why
dude.
is that, dude?
No, I'm not even gonna bring it up. I brought it up in the green room, but I'm not gonna bring it up. What color do you think Miles thought the green room was? We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, everybody knows, it's universally known that the French are the most pussy when it comes to any sort of altercation whatsoever.
Why?
That's a fact.
Because y'all stay catching L's, bro. You didn't even fight back Hitler. You're like, don't ruin Paris. The
quote Andrew-
buildings are too pretty.
Yeah, that was a strategic move.
What did you say about that?
Strategic move for what? Let them through so we could help y'all out? Bail y'all the fuck out?
Yeah,
again?
because they know the boys were coming.
The boys did. The boys did.
The boys.
And they're not coming to help you for all the shit you've been talking, bro.
Yeah.
You're not getting no
Hey,
vaccines.
You know
dog.
who got no boys leading
Who?
their wars? The French.
That's true. Bunch of fucking females running that shit, bro.
Yo, I don't know though, because the dudes has super long hair, and the women has super long hair, so I don't know.
It was a dude named Joan. That's even worse.
That might have been.
Son, Joan of Arc, bro. Joan of Arc, the only French person to win a war, was a female, dude.
What about Napoleon?
Napoleon wasn't French.
Okay.
You know that. He was Greek.
Nah, he's French.
No, he's Greek.
He fought for the French. That counts.
No, it doesn't. What do you mean he fought for the French? That counts.
That's
He's
not
not
count.
from France. You had to
now
outsource.
outsourcing not a problem.
You had to
all of a sudden.
outsource.
Now outsourcing not a problem all of a sudden, huh, Florida?
That counts. He fought
No,
for
it
the
doesn't.
French.
He's Greek.
He's as French as you are American, bro.
Whoa. Watch your fucking mouth, son. Where was I born, son? Where was I born,
Napoleon was
son?
born in France.
No, he wasn't. He was born in fucking Greece.
That
dog.
seemed harsh.
Wait, who?
That seemed harsh.
Napoleon.
No, he wasn't.
He was born in Greece.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah. So I don't know where he was born.
Dude was born. You had me going. I was like, yeah. Mark started Googling. He's like, where did Napoleon was born?
Get on Google, bitch. Get on Google.
Dude was from Corsica. Dude was from
Learn how to
Corsica.
lie with conviction.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck
You got
Google.
me scared, bro. I was like, fuck.
Corsica, the island to the north of Sardinia,
What?
Kingdom of France. He wasn't born in France.
He wasn't born in France. He was born where?
On an island of Corsica, which is Kingdom of France.
But
So-
what is
but
Corsica now?
Bro, he was born in.
Corsica's Corsica, but part of.
But is that
France?
Greece? Corsica?
Are you winking at me again?
No,
'Cause
I'm
it
being
really
dead serious.
isn't. No, are you
Did you
crazy?
Google it?
It's-
I think he's Greek.
No, it's right above Sardinia. It's
Bro, he was born
Corsica.
in this place. I googled it.
His motherfucker talking bad shit.
Yo, son, he don't know.
You don't even know what
nothing,
the
bro.
fuck he's talking about.
He don't know fucking nothing. What is Corsica? What are
Bro,
you
it's
making
to the
up?
left of Italy. There's an island called.
That's Greece.
Bro, that's to the
That's
right.
Greece, bro.
that is
That's
it.
Alexander the Great. You don't even know who that is.
Who's
I
that?
don't know who any of these people are.
I saw a
Genghis
movie with
Khan, son.
Jolie.
Stalin, Lenin. You know what I mean?
Heroes.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You don't
that's
know
actually a good
anything
point.
about the world.
Oh, the French body dubs people.
They did?
Yeah, that counts.
The Jews or the Moroccans?
Both.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
they did. They just abused you, bro.
Yeah. Why do you speak
In
French?
Morocco, they
Why do-
went into Morocco and they're like, this is ours now. And then y'all just took it, bro.
Yeah.
You bent over, opened up your assholes, and they started baking baguettes in them things, dude. That's what they fucking did to you guys. And you're
Mixed
okay with
culture?
that? Are you okay with that? Can you sleep at night?
Perfectly well because the mixed cultures I dig.
Fuck.
French Moroccans.
This guy
in
flip
France.
flops. You know what I mean? When Morocco's getting body, he's like, I'm Jewish. And then when the Jews
Oh,
are getting body, he's like, I'm Moroccan.
Yeah.
This
Choose a
motherfucker.
side, dog.
Well, you
Choose a side.
Jew.
That's a pretty safe side, actually.
You know that was
I never
coming.
heard the conspiracy. Moroccans run the world. Yeah, you definitely picked the right side on that.
Bro, fully vaccinated. Israel.
Yeah.
Step it up, India. Step it up.
You know, we sold our. That shit got me. That shit got very real for a second. My bad.
Yeah. You know how it feels. That's been me the last 25 minutes. Talking all that shit about Scotland. I don't know a single goddamn fact to come back with. In 1614, we did something good.
God, we were doing a game. I got a little caught up in Indian shit.
Yeah, he was about to talk some shit, right? He was about to go full racism. You saw him stop himself? He put the eBay, he literally like this in his mind. He was like, and then stopped it. Full stop. Good idea.
Oh, fuck.
All right?
Oh, man.
What's wrong?
Al ain't even throwing a hat into the ring, bro. Puerto Rico, you don't even claim it.
Puerto
at
Rico,
all?
fine.
We about to
Latins
another
can't
state.
get corona, bro.
They can't get paper towels either, so you know what I mean. Things are working out all right for you
We're gonna
guys.
be good soon. We're about to get it. We're about to become a state.
Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's
DC's
it.
getting added, and then Puerto Rico.
We're not letting Puerto Rico
We're
become a
gonna
state.
be 52.
Listen, I love Puerto Ricans.
Yep.
They don't deserve a state. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep the lights on, guys. You can't keep the fucking lights on. First of all, you need to be able to keep the lights on. After you keep the
Oh,
lights on,
yeah.
then
Now
you
you
become
talking
a
shit about
state.
Texas too.
Say what?
All right, now you
Yeah.
talking shit about Texas too with
Texas
that lights
shouldn't be
on.
a
How come the
Fuck it.
states with the most pride are
We've been
trash,
here
bro?
fucking 3 months, and the lights turned off like 5 times.
Yo,
already.
Al, don't.
Like, come on,
don't
what you
that's
mean?
family business. Everybody family business, bro. We just trying to hang out with the homies and talk some shit about not us. Okay, and listen, Texas, y'all got to figure that out, bro. Because I was about to let Texas be its own country. I was about to.
Oh, so Texas becomes a country, Puerto Rico becomes a state, and then that way the flag is still balanced.
Yeah,
Mark, cut that math
we
out.
good.
son.
No,
that
Cut
way the
math
stars
shit
are the
out,
same.
Mark.
We don't have to- you have to buy a new
it.
flag every
Mark
6
being
months?
all fucking Chinese about this shit. You need to just relax,
yeah.
bro.
We have like a relegation system for states.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
This is what.
A
you're-
relegation league will be fire, and New York will be relegated too, and you know that shit.
Yo.
Yeah, New York
yo,
would be
yo,
a
yo,
district,
yo,
bro.
yo.
New York's about to be a province
Yo,
or some shit.
Son,
You have some espresso before you
son.
came in today? You are acting up, bro. You hurt my soul right now.
I ain't even-
Insulting Scotland, insulting New York. What else do I have left?
Let me tell you something, bro.
Yeah.
You an immigrant of New York. You fled like a fucking refugee. You a
might have to throw
refugee,
something
bro.
at him at
Son,
this
I think I gotta fight
Real
Akon.
shit. Like,
Refugee, dog.
this motherfucker
I think-
done
I-
disrespected you so many
I
times
gotta
right
fight
now.
Akon
refugee,
Al,
dog.
on Triller, April 31st.
That's in
Are there 31 days in April?
5 days. I think.
We're fighting on Triller.
I'm gonna look at it like Ben Askren at that way in.
Hey, bro, get it. Get them hips.
Also,
Okay.
yeah, there's no 31st.
No, it's the 30th.
Well, we'll definitely be fighting the 31st.
Leap
Yo,
year.
that's what I need to start doing is calling out people on days that aren't there. February 29th. I'm fighting John Jones. February 29th. Shit, almost threw up right there, guys. Okay,
That leap day come around, you gonna be fucked up.
yeah, I got to be very careful with that. I got to be very careful. Is it leap year next year?
Nah, I think 2 more years.
This is how you know you got to stop letting white people do math, bro. What the fuck is a leap year, dog?
it's just
How you make the
embarrassing.
whole year, you figure out the whole year, and they're like, oh, we forgot one. That's the most white shit, bro.
Yeah, that's
that is the most white fucking shit. Let them figure out the fucking calendar. Y'all have months and days or what? What do you guys got?
Yeah, we got a lunar calendar. That shit mad confusing, to be honest with you. But it's exact, though.
Is it like Celsius?
Yeah.
Because we out here with this Fahrenheit. Who invented
The
Fahrenheit?
Egyptians figured out fucking like stars and shit. They have a perfect calendar. Mayans had a perfect calendar, and we're
What
still
are we
dealing with
doing
leap
with
year.
leap year?
Y'all got remainders, dog. That's a wild.
Oh my
Julius
God.
Caesar created the leap year.
Say what?
Julius Caesar.
Greek.
thinking of Napoleon.
Was
dude.
I right?
You're thinking of
Did
Napoleon.
I get that right?
Nope.
But he's Roman. Isn't he?
Roman. He's
I thought you were joking.
Shit! Hey, shit! All right, damn it, I got that one wrong. bro.
Hey, bro.
Shit!
I'm gonna set you up for some Greek.
I thought I was right on that one. I was like, Julius? That sounds kind of Greek. I never met a Roman dude named Julius.
Caesar.
Yeah, Caesar. That sounds super Greek.
Why?
Because I don't think salads are very Italian.
Caesar salad at
Caesar
Italian
salad is not
restaurants,
Italian.
kind of a thing.
You don't get a Caesar salad in an Italian restaurant. The Caesar salad is from Mexico.
But there's a Caesar salad and a Greek salad, though.
Caesar salad is from Mexico.
Cesar.
Caesar.
I'm being
Chavez
no.
salad.
Y'all think I'm fucking around? Look it up right now.
Yeah,
This dude.
It was created in Cabo San Lucas
the fuck
at a
up,
restaurant
dog.
called
Shut the fuck up.
Eat It.
dog.
Fucking
no,
you
no, no.
miles now? Just
No,
like just
it was
here's a
back to that
for
restaurant. You are right. He's actually
Not
right.
Cabo San Lucas. It's Tijuana, bro.
No, it was okay. It's at Edith's restaurant, Cabo.
No, it's at
like
Caesar's restaurant. The restaurant was called Caesars, and that's why it's a Caesar salad. But the
It
dude
does make
is
way
from
more
Italy.
sense that way.
Yeah, listen, I know everything. You know what I mean? I do know everything. I know a lot of shit about Greece. Ask me any question about Greece. Go.
What's their population?
73 million. Yo, look that shit up. Look that shit up. See if I ain't right. And that's not including all the Sudanese they kicked off the fucking beach with a boat and watched drown in the middle of the ocean. Piece of shit.
right,
Greeks are a piece of shit for that.
You were close.
Shit.
What am I?
10 million. But close if you look at all the numbers that exist.
Hold up now. The whole country is only 10 million?
Yeah, according to
Nah, no.
Oh, we could lose that.
That's not true. You don't get to have a whole country for 10 million, bro.
Yeah, that's like Florida. I think Florida's got 10 million.
10 million in the whole country of Greece, bro? Even on them islands where the hoes are out there?
From 2019 to 2020, apparently population declined.
From what to what?
I don't know, 50,000 people.
Son, yo, if your population declines, you're gay. if you have, son, if you're a country and your population is declining, you are a gay country, bro. That's a fact. That is a fact of life. Your country is gay. If the population is going down, not up,
Yeah.
you guys like butts more than you like pussies, bro. I mean, think about it. Do the math.
Kanidos.
Say what?
Kanidos.
Kanidos.
That gay shit Greeks are doing.
There we go. That is, yo, I'm sorry. Japan population going down? Gay. Right? Come on now.
Italy-
What else? Name
Italy-
another country with
Italy-
population going down.
I think Italy. I think they'd be struggling to have kids in Italy because the lifestyle.
I don't believe that.
No, it's
one
an old-
bit.
it's- well, it's
I
an
do
older
not believe that one
population.
bit. Go.
Bro, you're not going to like this.
Go.
Go.
Go. Go. Go. Go. Go.
I don't want to
go.
say it, bro.
Go. Go.
You're such a good guy. I don't want to do
Fuck,
this to you, bro.
dude. Oh my God. Go.
so-
can't do
Go.
it.
Go. God damn it.
Scotland's going down.
I'm German, motherfucker. I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm exhausted.
5.4 million, dog.
What? Wow.
5.4 million.
But wait. It's going down?
Yeah.
But to be
Manhattan,
fair, to Scotland is not
a
actually a
country.
country. It's a British
That's
province.
why it's not a country.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're not a country, so
Yeah.
suck my dick.
Also,
Okay.
he was right on the Caesar salad created in Tijuana.
I know I'm right about that. But I'm
But-
also right about, what is it?
By an Italian
I just
in
said
Mexico.
that in Italian. You gotta listen. I'm fucking nice with this shit. Scotland's population is going down because of English oppression.
Oh.
It's because of English oppression. Real talk. But if we really want to talk about things and we actually want to have this conversation, if we want to have tough conversations,
Yeah.
because it seems like that's what y'all want to have. Yeah. If y'all want to you have tough conversations, your population going down by the fucking second.
Per cop,
Like,
bro.
it is going down,
You know
down,
what's
and
crazy? Bet money that shit still goes up next year.
Sugar going down, swinging. But population going up. What is New York's population? Up or down?
I mean,
Yeah, look that up. Crank that, soldier boy. Crank that. Crank that. Come on, Mark.
I mean, like in the last year, it's going down.
Yo. Open up the years, son. Open up the years. Give me a decade.
It's down
Give
at
me a
least 4
decade.
right now. We're looking at 4.
Yeah, but other people might have went there.
Back and forth.
I shouldn't have asked about New York.
3.5.
You ain't backing nothing.
Back and forth, 3.5. So.
Why would you ask about New York?
I don't
That was-
know, man. I got a little bit too
I
confident.
was, as you were asking, I was like, "Is this a trick question?"
Man, when I asked it too,
I thought he had a trick or something. I thought he had something up his
I've
sleeve.
also asked it, and I was a little bit concerned with the outcome. I too felt concerned about the outcome, Akash. Damn it.
Yeah, it's been going down.
What about America's population? I just want to make sure we're not a bunch of fanooks. You know what I mean? We gotta make sure.
No, we up, bro. We up big time.
What are we up?
Just a lot. I can't find the exact number right now, but the chart's going up.
And that's not even including all the illegal motherfuckers.
Oh shit!
So think about it. We're the most straight country in the world.
I mean, there's other countries that are also going up.
Nah, they're not.
We top.
They other countries that are going up mad
We're
quick.
not-
They
we
probably
top.
got crazy
We
child
top.
mortality rate.
All right,
Yeah,
let me
we
look.
top.
We the top. We the straightest country on the planet. This is a fact. Everybody needs to listen. If you're listening from your countries where you're getting bent over and your fucking shit pushed in, you're talking. Listen, bunch of countries that got populations. You're grabbing your ankles and having your shit pushed in. Okay, if your population's declining. All right, but America, we out here. increasing population, fastest increasing. We don't fuck around. We fuck bitches in the Waldorf.
Fucking cool.
That's
Bitches in the Waldorf tricking on a tall horse.
Yeah, that's a great salad too, bro. Fuck that Caesar shit. Waldorf
The
salad.
Waldorf salad.
Yeah, that's made in New York.
He's still trying to make that salad
Stop
line
it
work.
right
son.
now.
He's
It
still
does-
trying to
it
make
is
that
about
line
it.
work.
You need
Yeah.
to stop it.
Also, this podcast brought to you by Waldorf salads. Okay, I got paid. They paid me
Fucking
$100.
Mark.
They Venmoed me $100 to say it. Okay, I've been pushing it. Big
Oh my
time.
God, bro. We got bitches in the Waldorf, bruh.
And we really do, yo.
What's the most famous hotel that didn't get shot up in your country?
That's tough. It's a big drop off, actually. I
Fuck.
think there's a Marriott out there we're supposed to get married at, but
Bitches in the Marriott, nope, don't hit the same.
Yeah,
You can't get married in a Marriott, dude. Come on, bro.
Yeah, can you not do that? How you gonna get the wildlife in a Marriott, bro? They're not built for that.
Nah, Indian Marriott built for that.
Oh yeah, I guess she's.
At least be classy. Get a Holiday Inn or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Marriott.
Yeah, we going to a Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
Express, bruh.
It is a holiday.
Express. What's the worst motel you ever stayed at?
Oh, I stayed at a Red Roof one time.
Yo, what?
You ever stayed at a Red Roof Inn?
Nah, I don't think so.
That's not that bad, yo. Red Roof is
Yeah.
all right.
Nah, that shit was trash, bro.
I didn't fuck in some places.
Everybody in Oklahoma.
Prostitution legal in New York.
Oh yeah, we're getting back to prostitution is legal in New York, which is
Yeah.
also going to up the population.
Probably not. Actually.
Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Actually, yeah, those prostitutes are fucking barren. Bunch of Caitlyn Jenner pussies on them prostitutes, bro.
Now guys gets his uncle laugh going, bro. Yeah, oh good lord.
Yeehaw. Okay.
Dilapidated
Yee
ass.
fucking hot. We got a lot to talk about, boys. We got a great pod and a super special guest that you probably already know about because he was in the title and the thumbnail. Oh fuck. Okay. Let's little come together here.
Let's be serious.
Let's be serious.
Yeah.
Let's be serious for 1 fucking second. 1 second. Bitches in the Waldorf. Bitches in the Waldorf, bubbly in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Tricking on a tall horse, something in a what rhymes with bathtub. Why we pick the hardest words to rhyme ever, son?
bro.
Why do we do that to ourselves? Bitches in the Waldorf, bubbly in the bathtub, tricking on a tall horse, something in the hat, huh?
Let me look up bathtub rhyme.
Gotta join the hat club.
Oh, the hat club could be good.
Gold bottles in the nightclub. I don't know.
How do we do
You
nightclub?
can't
but
rhyme
it
club
rhymes?
with club, bro.
It's
Bathtub and nightclub?
tub and club.
Yo, Mark.
Fucking
Yo, Mark.
You can't rhyme club and club.
You can ride tub and club.
Bath club. I thought you were saying bath
Bathtub,
club.
not bath
I thought
club.
you were saying bath club the whole
Dummy.
time.
Son.
Dummy.
Where you
looking
from,
up rhyme.
bro?
I'm
This
looking
guy's
up
from
rhyme.
Quebec, calling
yeah,
any
that's
shit
right, yeah.
from Quebec.
He is.
Who the fuck is from Quebec?
Celine Dion?
He's rapping like a frick. Like,
Fragile bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch built like a Pixar retard. She really is. She is. She is built like a Pixar retard, bro.
oh man.
You never seen Celine Dion?
Yeah.
In the arms of an angel.
Sarah McLachlan.
That's That's
Ah,
You
fuck.
would know that, you gay motherfucker.
I know,
That was
right?
the trick. I was checking to see which one of y'all, which one of y'all are from declining populations, if you know what I mean.
Also, how declining population is it that you immediately claim Celine Dion? Who's from Quebec? Celine Dion!
Yeah, one of the
Declining population
That's
type
declining
shit right
population
How's that
shit
declining
right there.
population?
Yo, Celine Dion, even knowing 2 songs by her, you can know Titanic.
there. Bang.
That's a banger, and that's it.
My heart will go on.
And my heart, that's
Titanic.
Titanic.
Song.
My heart will go. You ain't never
and
seen
the power
movies.
of love. The power of love.
How does that song go? Hi, I'm a guy, and I take guys in my rectum. Is that the?
That's actually a pretty good impression of Celine Dion. Though.
Was that a Quebec accent?
That's Quebecois. That's how you say hello.
That's Quebecois. Yeah. How do you say hello in Quebecois? Is that All right, let's be serious, bro. We got a lot of shit that we ought to talk about, man.
To be serious.
Wait, he just got rid of his ammo. That's
My ammo's done, but I got a full one right here on deck.
oh, shit.
On deck.
Don't act up.
Hey, better not act up. Real talk. Don't act up. Get smacked up in the motherfucking Waldorf. Yo,
We gotta make a rap song.
Yo,
Let's
we
stop
gotta
playing
make
around.
it
Let's
now.
stop playing
We
around,
did
son.
make one. Like someone made it.
yeah, but we gotta
No,
really
we
make
gotta
it.
shit.
Bitches in the
Yeah,
Waldorf,
yeah.
bubbly in the bathtub. Bitches in the Waldorf, bubbly in the bathtub. Tricking on a tall horse.
And that bitch's ass up.
Got the bitch's ass up. Do you know what I mean? Bitches in the Waldorf, bubbly in the bathtub. chickens on a golf course.
That does flow though. So the flow is there.
Yo, something about golf course. Yo, hold on.
flowed.
What can we do at golf course? What can we do at golf course? Because that shit hits. Golf course.
Yeah.
More green than a golf course.
Oh, more green. Yeah.
Back more green than a golf course. You know what I mean? What else? You know what I mean?
Clubbing harder than a golf course.
Clubbing harder than a golf course. Where the baby seals at. Yo, come on. Y'all are crazy right now. Y'all are crazy right now, Al. Al, you are nuts. You know what I mean? Bitches in a Waldorf.
You are nuts.
You are nuts. Bitches in a Waldorf. You know what I mean?
Let's get serious.
Bubbly in the bathtub.
Let's get serious.
You know what I mean? Clubbing on a golf course. What? Yo, you are silly. All right, come on. Let's talk about prostitution in New York.
Let's be serious. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to be serious. All right, guys, we're going to take a break for a second because you all need to step up your wallet games, okay? Most of your wallets are absolutely trash, too bulky, too big, looking like George Costanza, fucking up your hips and shit. What do you really need, okay? Be honest with yourself. You're not carrying around tons of cash, okay? You're probably just carrying around your cards. Maybe your driver's license, maybe something else. You're going to get an Ekster, okay? Ekster, it's E-K-S-T-E-R. Look at this. Look how easily you can access all of your cards. You see that? Beautiful. You can even throw one here if it's your most used one. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. I'm going to give you a few reasons why. Very important, quick card access. Every card you need is at your fingertips, okay? I'm telling you how easy it is to pop these cards out. Look, one push. All of them are right there. You choose between it, pop it back in, locked, ready to go. Also, it's got this tracker. Now, the tracker is amazing because if you lose your fucking wallet, which people have lost their wallet, you have everything important in there. You don't want to go through the whole thing of getting a new credit card, getting a new driver's license, getting all that other stuff. You don't have to when you have this. This is going to track it everywhere you go worldwide, okay? You're not losing your wallet. It's voice activated. You lost your wallet? Just call it. Works with Google Home, Alexa, Siri. It's solar powered. I know you're thinking, well, how do you keep the battery going? Literally 2 hours of sunlight gives you 3 months of charge. Okay, show the app connected to the tracker. You can do it easily. I'm telling you, mind-numbingly easy to make all this happen. You're not going to lose your stuff anytime again. It's so thin right here. I mean, the conventional wallet, you look like an absolute ape compared to having something nice like this. They have a variety of colors, materials, models. I'm telling you, they're only using high quality stuff. I love the space grade aluminum. I think it's really cool.
Shit is fire.
Yeah, it's just sick, man. I mean, I'd just drop it on purpose just to show that shit off. So, Ekster offers smart solutions to improve how you carry your everyday essentials. Their wallets offer sleek alternative to the bulky dad wallets, and their signature trigger mechanism for easy card access ensures you're never left fumbling for a card that you can't find, okay? If you go and get a new wallet right now, you go to check out their wallets at Ekster, EKSTER.com, and use the code FLAGRANT at checkout. You're going to get 10% off your order. Again, remember that. This is 10% off is in addition to the current sale on Ekster. So go to EKSTER.com, use the code FLAGRANT, get that 10% off, get a new wallet. Go get it right now. Now let's get back to the show. Prostitution in New York is now...
They're not going to prosecute it.
I hate that those words are so similar.
I know, it's
Yeah.
so hard.
So they're not prosecuting prostitution in New York anymore. Could this be the worst way to handle this situation?
Which situation?
¿Por qué?
I'm assuming all these changes are coming from the fact that the city is broke and they need to make money.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're not prosecuting it, right, maybe you save money on these prosecutions that the taxpayers have to pay for. But why don't you legalize it and then tax these bitches? Coochie tax.
Yeah, that's a great point.
That's how you really make money, right?
Yeah.
You make it legal. Now you don't have to prosecute them, save money there, and you tax them.
Yeah.
Because if you're just going to make it not prosecuted, you're only going to increase pimping.
Yeah.
Like if you really care about these women, right, which they don't, but if you really care about these women, you don't want to increase the pimping. You want these girls to be able to support themselves.
And New York needs tourists, dog. And if prostitution was full ass legal in New York
yeah,
City,
but I don't want to fuck no girl from New York.
and ship them in from Puerto Rico, bro. New York got the Puerto
Yeah, if you
Ricans
shipping
on
them
deck,
in, all right, but you don't want, you're not coming to New York
the
to bang some
52nd
New
state
Yorker.
coming through.
Yo, real talk. Can we talk about that? Like, shouts to all the women in New York, but y'all are gross.
Nah, you bugging.
Yo. Ain't nobody want to hear all that with your fucking cool vocabulary. You know what I mean? Dudes don't want to hear all that. Yo, it's mad hot outside. Shut up. Just shut up with that. Stop trying to talk cool, women in New York. Cut the vocab out. Slang is for men, not women. Yo, let's get some sour diesel this weekend.
Chopped cheese, yo. You trying to hit this chopped cheese, bro?
Yo, if we get some sour diesel, we get that diesel, and then we eat a chopped cheese, that shit finna be great.
Yo.
I got mad heads coming over this weekend.
On
yo.
God.
On God, I got mad heads coming over this weekend. We gonna eat chopped cheese and smoke sour diesel. Yo, roll that blunt. I only like Dutchies. I only like Black and Miles and Dutch. Shut up! Shut up with it. We don't think that's cute. Real talk. If a girl speaks with slang, minus 2 points.
You don't like a girl with Timbs?
Say what?
A girl with Timbs?
No. No. I'm not
You
a
can have
big
my
fan of
Timbs.
Timbs.
You can wear those Timbs.
I'm not a big fan of girls wearing Timbs, but it's not even about the clothes. It's like, stop trying to be like us. Like, you're supposed to be girly. Be girly. Don't be like us. I know we're cool. You just want to act like us because we're the shit. But ladies, cut that shit out. Have your own girly slang. I love it when girls are like, I mean, the Valley girl accent is stupid, but at least it's theirs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
At least it's their
That's fair.
thing.
It's not appropriated.
I'll take slang over the Valley Girl accent.
You really want
You
that?
a liar, bruh.
I
Who-
hate-
Yo, you a
I don't
liar.
want- I don't want
Who
either.
likes white girls more than you on this
I don't
pod?
want either, but no, I don't fuck with none of the Valley Girls.
Son,
I don't
son.
fuck with that Valley Girl shit. That's just me, personal preference.
Look, I understand what
rather-
he's saying. It's annoying, the Valley girl shit, but it's not more annoying than if a girl's trying to talk like a New York dude.
Yeah.
Dude. If a girl's trying to talk like a New York dude, that shit is absolutely repulsive,
Yeah, but
bro.
then we could shoot the dozens, and then this shit is fun.
Yeah, if it's the homie,
It could be the homie. The shorty could be the homie.
nah, bruh.
You never had a shorty who's just the homie?
No.
Who you fucking too?
No.
That shit is fun.
No, that shit is gross. Son. That shit is weird, bro.
shit is fire.
That dick was fire. You want to go do that shit? That
Respect.
dick was fire, son.
Respect, son.
Yeah, son. Yo,
Yeah.
you beating his pussy up.
Son.
Yo, you beating his pussy up right now.
Yup.
You want a girl to say that to you,
Gonna
bro?
feel like a man after. You
Cut
feel like
it out.
a man.
You
after
fucked a man after
Yo,
that
real
you
talk,
meant
you
to
feel
say.
like you got fucked. You really do. She don't even put both of her legs over her head, just one. Like, yeah, hit that, yo. I'm just
Real
saying,
doggy
cut the slang out. You don't think? Are there any people that find that attractive?
I don't know.
Do you find it attractive when women talk like men?
No.
Do you find it attractive when women talk like men?
Now I get sometimes it'll happen where like I'll meet someone like a girl for the first time, she'll call me like dude or bro, and I'm like, whoa,
Yeah,
kind of off putting a little bit. I don't know.
yeah, bro. Like in Miami, they do that shit a lot, bro. Hey, bro, but they all got the fatty. That should be making up for it a little bit. I'd be like, yo, stop talking like a dude.
Yeah, I don't know enough girls that talk with New York slang. I'll be honest, because most of the girls I know in New York are from they shipped in,
Everybody shipped in.
transplant.
Very rare. Al and I are the only New Yorkers, really.
Yeah,
That is true.
There's not a lot. Y'all are a dying breed.
But I would still say New York women are more beautiful, but Miami, they take care of themselves better.
Yeah, because in New York, women just throw on a fucking hoodie for half the year.
Yeah, but they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Miami, they be having some bust up faces, but the bodies.
They get the work done though. But Miami women will put in the work. New York's got the most beautiful women in the world because that's because all the most beautiful women in the world come to New York.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not even
Yeah, it's
comparison.
every kind of woman.
Maybe LA could compare.
I think the
Just-
hottest girls in LA that we don't really see, when you see them, you're like, whoa, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, yeah.
not even a person.
Yeah.
And then New York, you just see hot girls just walking on the street.
Yo,
go.
speaking of cities with women, do you see Charles Barkley?
Oh my God, the
Yeah,
legend, bro.
Fucking
The
go,
legend.
dog.
Say what he said. Say what he said so I could enjoy it.
Yeah, he basically says, he goes, yeah, I think they named them the Georgia Bulldogs, based on the women they got down there.
Bunch of bulldogs in Georgia, bro. Bunch of bull. That's why there's so many gay dudes in Atlanta, probably.
Oh my God.
Right? What? What, Al?
I ain't saying nothing.
That's your people, bro.
Nah, Atlanta don't play. Chill out.
Atlanta is the gayest black city. Population declining in there, dog. Declining, bro.
You think rent would go down? You know what I mean?
What, in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Them gays got money,
Nah, bro. It's gays.
They
What you
got
talking
money,
about?
bro.
Rent
Less
is probably
and less people.
skyrocketing.
But they attract more gays.
Oh, it's like a
yeah, who got more
They
money
do.
than gay dudes?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Gay guys got the most money, you think, right?
Of course.
Yeah, they got a lot of money.
Because they both got to make money because they're men, and then they don't have to take each other out because they're men. So
It's kind of lit.
yeah,
Yeah, no kids.
win-win-win.
Yeah, but that's the thing with Charles Barkley's comment. I'm wondering, is it fair to say a whole city has ugly women? Is that? Is it,
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hilarious.
yeah.
Is it?
It's
fair?
so funny. It's more than fair.
Have
It's
you been
funny.
to Boston?
I have been to Boston.
Yeah. Oh yeah. San Francisco. Yuck.
Yeah. No, it's really interesting, girls in Boston,
Why is that?
because
Sorry, Boston, but it's the truth.
what
No, I'm
what
just-
what
I'm
are you gonna say? Because maybe I was gonna say something different.
Oh, I already said that they're all ugly.
All of them are ugly.
I mean, relatively.
You think so?
Yeah.
That is
Compared
interesting.
to other cities, yeah.
That is very interesting.
We've sampled a lot of cities.
That's true. We've traveled all around. Are girls in Boston the most ugly? I don't think they're the most ugly, Al. I think the ugliest is San Francisco. Or Portland.
Wow.
Nah, Portland got some sneaky ones.
No.
I ain't
Portland
see
got
him.
some
No.
sneaky
Yeah, they're
no.
sneaking outside the fucking city where they sneaking.
Yeah, I mean, there's something up over there. There's something up over there. Portland is something
little
up.
coffee situations that they got going on.
What's a little?
What the
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
like they got sneaky ones in there.
Yeah.
San Fran, I ain't see nothing.
Yeah, San Fran is really rough, dude.
That shit
It's
is-
really rough.
I cut. You got any coffee when you was in Poland?
Yeah, you didn't get any coffee,
What's
bro?
a coffee situation? I don't even know.
Oh, they got the top.
Sure, I got coffee.
So gay.
Yeah, this guy's declining, bro. Declining.
Yeah,
dog.
obviously. Yeah, I got all the coffee. I'm Seattle's best. You know what I mean? I'm Portland's best. Actually, they
Wait,
changed my name.
Did you go to the place where they got the topless chicks serving coffee
Oh no.
in Portland?
I didn't even know that existed. But
yeah.
everything's also shut down because of COVID. But I wouldn't have gone anyway. So why am I acting like I would have?
I definitely didn't.
Is that shut down or not?
Because it's little booths. They don't even get close to the people. The people stay in the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a drive-through nude.
Yeah,
Drive through nude, bro.
it's nice.
Not playing games.
Yeah.
That's the best way to have your coffee.
That's actually a fact.
When you ask for milk, do they? Because that's fire. That's probably highly nutritious, to be honest. Little squirt.
Got a little taste in it.
Yeah.
A little flavor.
Okay, guys. So the prostitution thing, we're about it. We're not about it. What do you?
Yo,
guys think?
legalize it. You're right. Legalize it. That's the move.
They just
Fully
decriminalized
legal.
it right now, right? That's the first step.
Maybe that's
Have
the
a
first
district.
step.
Have a red light district like Amsterdam.
That's interesting.
So it's like a Times Square for whores.
Yeah, but it just ruins it. Like that part of Amsterdam, I'll be honest, sucks.
Oh, it's gross.
When you're
But
a
you make your
kid-
money and it's there.
Yeah, but it's just such a shitty thing about the city. And then people go to this great, beautiful city strictly to just do drugs and fuck whores. And it's just, I don't know. I think that the worst part of Amsterdam is the red light district and the legalized weed. I really, truly believe
So if
it
they
is
do that
the
in New
worst
York,
part.
if they do it in New York, where should they put it? In Queens, you think?
Yeah, put it in Queens.
What? Why
Yeah,
not?
put it in
Yo,
Far
I
Rock.
think
Put
we
it
You
in
don't want the
Far-
income out. You don't want the
It's,
income.
good. It's a stimulus, bro.
They should put it in Jersey, man.
Okay. There we go.
Jersey could use it.
Nah, Jersey will take it. Jersey, this guy I think is smart. Governor Murphy.
You like Murphy?
He legalized weed mad long ago. When y'all were shut down like pussies, he was still open. Restaurants, 25%. We got something.
Yeah, that's true.
He's smart. He opening shit up
true.
now.
Yeah,
But why
we
does
got
this still-
recreational weed now?
What?
It just sounds old fashioned in terms of like
been
street
had it.
walking
Hold on,
is
one comma.
permitted when it's like you have OnlyFans, you have ways to just do it digitally to get the pimping away. Like, why is that the thing? Like,
Yeah, that's a
it's
great
like,
point. Like, what
That is
kind
a
of
good point.
idiot girl becomes like a street walking whore?
Oh, flip phone ass bitch. Get out of here,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, like start the OnlyFans, be a thought on Instagram. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that hard.
do that. You can like confirm that that's the actual person, like FaceTiming.
If
and then
you're
meet.
street
Like,
walking, you definitely have a pimp that is abusing the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we got to get rid of the street walking. I don't want street walking.
Street walking. What?
There isn't.
No.
but like they mention it as like that's what'll be decriminalized. I was like, really? Is that a point? Just like let them do what they want
It's
to do.
not that much.
So do you think it will happen within the strip clubs like crazy? That's where I think shit goes. Like, I think
Yeah.
they'll be in the strip clubs. They'll be fucking in the strip clubs. It's decriminalized. So now all of a sudden you can get your dick sucked to do something like that. And then the strip clubs will make crazy bread off of it. And then ideally, some of that bread will go to taxes. And then the city makes some money.
Strippers better get some equity out there, bitch. You better not be sucking dick for hourly wages.
No,
Tips.
I think it's gonna be like they got to take it off premises, but the club will know about it.
Maybe.
like-
Yeah,
Maybe.
the club could probably still get in trouble, right?
I don't think the club can get in trouble, right? If it's decriminalized.
Yeah, you're not prosecuting. How we get in trouble?
Yeah.
Well, even if we got, what you gonna do? You've already said we're not gonna prosecute. Oh no, I'm in trouble. You said something. Well, I'm not getting a ticket, going to jail, nothing.
Anyway,
What about rub and tugs?
what about them?
So that is one of those gray area things where it's like, it's a massage a little bit extra.
Yeah.
So now that it's decriminalized, would any of you be more likely to get one?
I got a girl, so it's just like a headache for something that's not even feeling that good.
Is that really cheating?
Yeah, I think it really is cheating. Yeah.
The worst part is that they're probably
I think it's cheating because your intention is to come.
Oh.
Like, if we really want to open up this discussion, like, if a doctor touches your dick because he's doing some sort of exam and you come, I don't think that's cheating because that wasn't your intention, right? He's doing his job. He's a doctor. He's not trying to make you come. You don't want him to make you come or her to make you come. I don't know why it's a guy in my situation, but that'd be super embarrassing, right?
go straight to a therapist after that. Doctor to psychologist.
Right. So then, like, that's okay, but when it comes to like a rub and tug, you're going there to get jerked off and ejaculate.
There's got to be like a Jewish like Sabbath trick we can do with this.
Talk about it, Mark.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, like all the Sabbath Jews, they're like, oh yeah, I can't use electricity, so the elevator goes to every floor.
Yep.
I can't rip toilet paper, so it's already pre-ripped. Like, there's got to be a system where you can be like, oh, I'm not going in for a rub and tug, but then it becomes that.
Yeah.
Like it's like you just get a regular massage, and they go, this isn't a rub and tug. You go, yep, I know that, but it is the whole time. You know that, but it's not.
Well, what if there was a way for them to make us come without touching our dicks?
Oh, like mind control?
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
Dude, if they could mind control make you come, that'd be absolutely
Or if it was like
amazing.
birthday candles, they just went.
Yeah. Or I just keep thinking about like Magneto. Remember he would like lift up like metal poles and shit like that? But like, what if they could just do that with your dick?
Yeah. In that case, then it wouldn't be cheating.
Then it wouldn't be cheating.
Yeah.
As long as I think it's an intention thing. You know, like the intent. That's why I think that the Sabbath Jews are faking it, because their intention is to use electricity. They just found a way like around the system. God's gonna go, motherfucker, I know what you were doing. But it's true, right? Like,
Oh, on that thing, yeah.
the intention is like, if you just leave the TV on the whole time, you're not technically not like igniting the switch. What is the actual technical term? Like, you're not allowed to light the
It's like
fire.
sparking fire. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not allowed to spark the fire. So if the fire's already sparked, then I guess it's okay. But your intention is sparking the fire. Yeah. So you're breaking the fucking rule. I think that's
But
what
if
the
they
girls.
tie you down and you say, no, please don't, and then they still do it,
Yes,
then your intention is good.
but you still walked in.
To get a massage, bro.
I know, we're trying to get around it, bro. We're trying to get around it, but it's a really
how
hard
do
thing.
Jews do it? You guys must have like a system or something,
They always got a
Justify
system.
rubbing
these guys.
dogs or
like
what?
a Sabbath goy thing. Like how does that work? There's got to be something, right?
Need
Like
practice.
Mark is loving marriage.
Come
bro.
on,
This
dude.
motherfucker is enjoying his shit.
I need a
would get
workaround.
around
though.
it.
I need a workaround. That's the thing. I'll never.
okay,
I'll
But the
never do it.
workaround for the tug is so stupid. Like, just if you were gonna get your dick sucked after a massage, that's fire. But like, just jerked off after the massage, like,
What if they
who
say
cares?
scientifically, if they jerk you off first,
Yeah, you're also not the same.
it eases the it's like a muscle relaxant, so actually helps in the sports
Oh,
medicine
it will.
approach
It will help.
afterwards. So they need
It
to
will
jerk you off
absolutely help.
in
It
order
help- bro,
to
it
help
help
your
after-
back problems.
After I work out every time with Jordan, shout out to the muscle doc, Jordan Shallows. It'd
Wait.
be great if I got a fucking rub and tub. Not from him. He'd tear my fucking cock off my body. But
Should have
it would
led
be-
with that because at the back.
No,
of
but
the
I
ass.
think
I
after
thought you've
that,
been getting that all this time.
no,
like,
no.
oh, you really is shit.
No, that guy got some mitts, bro. It'd be crazy, dude. That would be a fucking crazy rub and tug. Shouts to you, Jordan.
Bro, you got big hands. too,
Monday's
bro.
workout session is going to be fun. No, but you see what I'm saying? Like, after some form of exercise, the ultimate relaxation is obviously to bust a nut.
So that's what Deshaun Watson was probably doing this whole time.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? I just need to relax more. I got a lot of games to play. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a workaround, dog. You just got to find a workaround.
That motherfucker was asking for rub and tugs.
Yeah,
Going to Matter What Skis and asking for that jerk.
Yeah. You just got to relax, dog.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, what else we got, man? Oh no, there was something I really wanted to
Oh,
discuss.
we got
with you.
LeBron.
We got LeBron.
LeBron,
Actually,
you're
first
tweeting.
of all, let's talk about this this UFC fight card that was unbelievable this
Yup.
weekend. All right, guys, we're gonna take a break for a second because once again, we gotta ensure those hard dicks. God bless you, Mark. That was a nice sneeze. Hard dicks. This is what we do here on the Flagrant 2 podcast, is make sure that our listeners got the hardest dicks on the planet. And I mean that for you ladies too. You deserve the hardest dick. If you're into dick, that's what the fuck you deserve. You deserve a man that comes through correct and ready to do damage, okay? Blue Chew is the way that we're going to do it. Same active ingredient that's inside Cialis and Viagra, but we swear by the chew, and that's the only one that we do. And ladies, you deserve to get chewed up and chewed out. I'm telling you, the time of your life, fellas, give them the time of their life. Give your girlfriend, your wife, your side chick, the girl you want to impress, the time of her life. The way you do that is with the chew, okay? BlueChew.com. You use that promo code that we got flagrant, and you're going to get your first month for free. All you got to do is pay $5 shipping. $5 shipping for the best dick of your life. BlueChew.com. Make sure you use the promo code flagrant. This has been tried. This has been true. Every single person that has tested it have come back, said it was absolutely amazing, including the ladies. So go out there, go get it right now. Let's get back to the show. Okay, there's a few conversations I have about it, but it was an unbelievable fight card, top to bottom. UFC is by far the most entertaining combat sport in existence right now. It might be the most entertaining one in history. You can be a complete casual and love it, and you can be a absolute expert and love it. And you can watch fighters that you don't know their names, you don't know anything about them, and fucking love it and enjoy it. Or you can watch fighters that you are 100% intertwined with their identity and personality and love it that much more. It is unbelievable. It seems like I'm doing a fucking free promo for the UFC. I promise you I am not. I just enjoy it so much it was worth every
This is
penny.
the most I've watched like all the way through of any fight, and it was great.
Yeah, yeah.
It was great. Fights I did not think I'd be into. Thug Rose, Love of Your Life.
Oh my
I did
God.
not think
Love
I'd be
her.
into it.
Love her.
But it was a great fucking fight, and that knockout was insane.
She was so endearing, so likable. I know.
So just adorable.
So adorable, so sweet. I'm the best. Like,
Yeah.
So American. We took
Yeah.
it back from Weili Zhang.
oh, wait, what? What are you saying?
We took it back from China, he's saying.
Oh,
America
yeah,
got the
yeah,
belt back,
yeah,
yo.
yeah. Well, we didn't have to get all fucking ethnocentric about it, dude.
No, never on this show.
yeah. God. But like, she was just so sweet, so endearing, so like wonderful, so grateful, so happy. It was
Yeah.
just great to see. It's like watching like Jordan win his first championship or like Kobe win it. Like
Yeah.
the pure joy that you were
Her
witnessing
energy
in
is
that
so
moment.
endearing. She reminded me of like an anime character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they beat up some guy and they're like, yes.
Yeah. Dude, it was just great, man. So that was amazing. And then obviously the Usman fight, and we're gonna have Usman on in a second. We can talk to him about that. But Mark made a really interesting point about the whole night. I think we're on the drive home with Colorblind Miles. Miles is the guy that does.
Can't believe we let him drive.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, they can't be
dude.
pilots
Stop
in the
sign.
military.
Yeah. We found out Miles, who does all the editing for the podcast and color correction, is colorblind. We found this out.
Like truly failed
Yeah,
colorblind
he's-
tests we found on Google.
Yeah, he's completely colorblind. It is unbelievable.
But
It was-
if anyone ever says that we're ableist on this podcast, it's not true.
well, we've given him a fucking job. I should
Exactly.
fire his ass. But he's still working here. I'm gonna get him those glasses.
Oh.
We'll get him the glasses. We'll do it live. We'll have like an emotional breakdown.
Yeah.
Oh, those videos are great.
It'll be amazing. I mean, it'll be absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, point is, we're riding back, and then Mark goes, "This is a pretty significant event in recent history," and I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because I think this is what really opens things up." I go, "What are you talking about? Like things are kind of open." He goes, "Yeah, but this is the first indoor full capacity event that is profited off of." Okay.
Okay.
The outdoor stuff you feel kind of safe,
Yeah.
right? But like the mouse is making money off of this.
Yeah.
This is Disney.
Right.
So they're willing to put their reputation up to make money off of this fight.
Right.
And what's interesting is what moves things a lot of times in this country is not necessarily morality, it's capitalism.
Yes.
So all these other places that are going, I don't know if we can be open. I don't know if we can hold these events. You know, there's a liability here. They're going to go, wait a minute. They're making money off of live events? Why the fuck are we not making money off live events? It's time for us to make some fucking money.
Yep.
And that is how you get the gears grinding in terms of really opening things up.
Yep.
100%. And I even think optically having the people that were there on camera, like without like someone like Tom Brady.
Without a mask.
Ocho Cinco masked up, going to hug maskless Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Which was like,
But someone
Yeah.
like Tom Brady is just like a superhero in
Yeah.
like American
Yeah.
society. Like, and to see someone like him in the stadium, no mask, just hanging out.
Big.
Like, I think optically it does a lot for like the
Huge.
the morale of the country.
And we were sitting there wondering if this was all by design, because the first like 4 or 5 fights were a Chinese person
Yes.
versus either an American or like,
Anyone else?
yeah, it was anybody else. But it's seen. Now, I understand they have like a fight academy in China and they're probably trying to promote the sport in China. And this is not how they wanted the night to go. But it almost looked like the world was beating up on China in the first event where people are back in the stadiums like, this is payback. It looked like payback. It really looked like fucking payback. And I'm like, are they doing this on purpose? Is this a promotional technique?
I thought they wanted China to win all the fights because there's so much money in China.
Yeah, there's
And
$2 billion
to
there.
your
We
point,
could promote
yeah,
there. It'd be
capitalism
amazing.
moves
Yeah.
everything. There's so many people. There's so
I'm
much
sure
money
that was
there.
their intention, but it almost felt as if,
yeah.
right?
One Chinese person won their fight, I think. Out of the
and that
four.
person wasn't even Chinese. I think they were like Mongolian.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a
shit.
Mongolian guy.
Yeah, even Wei Li or whatever her
Yeah.
name is, the one that Thug Rose knocked the
Yeah.
fuck out.
We thought she's gonna beat ass.
Oh, she's nice, bro.
She was great in the last fight. We were rooting for
She's a savage. That girl's an absolute savage. But Thug Rose knocked her in her fucking head with that front kick.
yeah.
And it was absolutely amazing. But it's just really cool to see. It's really cool to see it happen, and you realize how much the fans do affect the sport. Like we tricked ourselves in going, "Oh, it's really cool to hear what the coaches are saying" when we were watching all those fights without the fans. And then you saw the fans roaring after a strike, and you're like, "Oh, there's nothing like this.
Yeah.
This is the energy. This is what we pay for, right? This is what we pay for to be there live, and this is part of what we pay for to watching." At our homes. Like when you watch the World Cup, do you guys want to watch a fucking World Cup without fans?
No.
Fuck
Even
that.
watching any of the Champions League games or Premier League games, it's like,
I want to hear the vuvuzelas or whatever
Yes.
the fuck. I want to hear all of it.
Yes.
And I really do think it impacts the fighters and it impacts any athlete playing in that setting.
Bro.
I love that we're still able to hear the coaches though.
Yeah,
That was
you
one
could
thing.
kind of
Yeah,
hear
you
him
could
still.
hear the coaches.
Yeah.
Because that was one thing I enjoyed when the fans weren't there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know-
Sorry, what were
You know what I realize is how much Joe Rogan does for UFC in the sense that like him and Daniel Cormier and who's the other guy, the other commentator?
John, is it John?
John
Anik
and Mick or something like that.
Yeah.
The three of them, when they have the reaction, whenever there's a knockout, and Joe's grabbing both of them,
Unbelievable.
it's
The
just three
reaction count.
homies hanging out watching sports, and they happen to know the sport very well. That's the way you want all your sports to be commentated. It's just that's the exact reaction when one of us says something funny, we grab each other, we slap each other, go nuts. That's like so much more accessible. It makes the sport seem that much more
I don't want
close to
three
you.
stiff white dudes in a booth being like, "Oh yeah, great knockout."
Yeah.
John Anik.
John Anik.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It was just so cool to see. It really made me feel like, oh, we're about to be back.
Yeah.
Oh, and did you see some videos from Texas? They have like the music fest, like EDM fest, Ooby Dooby or UBW, whatever it's called, like with Cascade. I saw videos. We back.
Yeah, Texas back. Numbers are continuing to decline in Texas.
Yeah.
And their numbers being fully open are lower than New York's numbers, I think Michigan's numbers, and a couple of these Democratic states that are not fully open yet. It's like, guys, at what point? I think we said this on the last pod, but at what point are you not trusting the science?
You know
the
who's-
data is right fucking there.
You know, there's a saying from a pretty famous scientist that said the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and
Yeah.
expecting a different result. That's what New York is doing. So you say trust science.
Yeah.
You're doing the exact thing the fucking greatest scientist ever said don't do.
Yeah.
Let's keep doing the same shit. Shut down, shut down, shut down.
It's a fucking baboon. Just a bunch of baboons, man. Running New York.
What is
And-
it?
What?
Sauce, nipple, chip, what is it?
Chimp-nippled sauce monkeys. Sauce monkeys run in New York. Governor Cuomo is a sauce monkey. Bill de Blasio is another sauce monkey. And Cuomo happens to have chimp nipples. So that's why he's a chimp-nippled fucking sauce monkey.
Yeah.
And he should be put in a zoo. We should put him in the fucking Bronx Zoo.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. When he's done with his term, just stick him in the Bronx Zoo with a bunch of other chimpanzees and let them have at it, dude. Just let them have at it. Just make some fucking meatballs and marinara for the fucking chimpanzees in the Bronx Zoo. Piece of shit.
Yo,
Anyway, yeah.
What were the main fights that you thought from the night that were significant?
I mean, for me, it was any time an Asian lost. For me, it was Thug Rose's fight, and then it was Kamaru's fight.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you see the full Uriah Hall Chris Weidman fight?
oh my God.
Oh,
That was another thing that happened. Chris Weidman, who's this, he's the first guy to dethrone Anderson Silva,
Okay.
right? And
I was on stage when this happened.
I literally was right before I went on stage.
Yeah.
Thanks for everybody coming out West Palm. It was an amazing time.
Yeah.
And he throws a leg kick at Uriah Hall and then snaps his fucking leg in half. And you saw it happen in real time, and it was absolutely devastating.
Yeah.
the grossest part about that?
Yeah.
He snaps his leg
then steps
and
on
then
it.
steps on his own snapped rubber mesh body down on the ground.
Yeah.
And it was the scariest.
It was fascinating to look at. I saw a slow-mo of his face, and he doesn't realize he breaks
Until
his
he
leg
steps
until
on
he
it.
steps down.
Yeah, the what is it called? The adrenaline is just going. Like
Yeah,
you
I
do
guess
feel
the speed
pain,
of
but
it,
you
yeah.
don't.
I think you're in shock too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Just unbelievable, man.
Yeah,
Just
I
unbelievable.
read a stat that there's been 3 like leg breaks in UFC history,
And he's
like
been
that.
involved in 2 of them.
and he's been involved in 2. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
because Anderson Silva's leg broke when he was kicking him.
Yeah.
I guess. And it's just anyway, what an amazing fight card. UFC is absolutely killing it right now. And before we, not before, if we're going to talk about this a little more, we got to talk about the headliner of the card and King Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare. We have him on the podcast. He was generous enough to give us some of his time. I know he's a busy man right now because the entire world wants a piece of him. So, we got to have the champs on.
Yes, sir.
When somebody maintains their belt or wins a belt, we got to have them on Flagrant 2. So without further ado, say hello to our buddy, Kamaru. All right, what's up, everybody? This man needs no introduction. It's the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. We got the champ. Once again, champ, congratulations. Round of applause for the champ.
Yeah.
Okay. Kamaru, you and I know each other from Instagram. This is my co-host right here, Akash Singh. We also
buddy.
got Alex Media in the building, Mark Gagnon and the Truffle Pig Dub.
up?
We're very excited to talk to you. What a fucking epic ending to an amazing fight card. Congratulations. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling good. I mean, I'm okay. I'm pretty like content, and I think that's something with me is I try not to get overly indulged in it and excited, because I know in this game too is this, you have highs of highs and lows of lows. So if I try to stay at a steady stream, then it doesn't hit me as hard. But I feel good. Like you just said, that fight card was insane, and I didn't realize it because I didn't watch most of it. I get to come later because I fight later than everybody. And so I was in a hotel and just basically meditating and trying to be in my own space to do what I do before I actually have to get picked up and go to the fight. So I didn't get to see a lot of it, but looking back, I'm like, holy shit, that card was insane.
Yeah, it was absolutely stacked. I want to talk to you about your performance. I was blown away, man. I listen, I come into this as like a huge boxing fan, right? I've been a boxing fan my entire life. My father was a huge boxing fan. He used to cover fights back in the day, he'd go to Ali's camp all the time. So I'm like a, multi-generational boxing fan. And I always witnessed your dominance, right? But I didn't see your dominance with the hands. And then all of a sudden lately you were catching people with this really sneaky right hand, right? And in UFC, the guys that are like dropping people with right hands, usually it's this big like overhand right bomb, right? And you saw guys like Tyron Woodley was very effective with it early in his career. Obviously, if you go way back, Liddell and stuff, it was these big looping punches. Sometimes Liddell would throw straight. The punch that you knocked out Masvidal with, you hit him like 3 or 4 times earlier in the fight with. Were you picking up on that he could not see the right hand coming?
I was basically, to be honest with you, my main thing is right hand is there for me always. But, my main thing is sticking with the fundamentals, and that's using my jab. I've been working on that so long, when I got into the sport, I knew 2 things. I could wrestle, so I could take your ass down. And I could jab your face off. And that's it. If you got through those, I might be in trouble. But if you can't get through those, it's gonna be a long night. And it's just I'm starting to round out my skills, just hone it all and believe in them. That's a big thing. A lot of guys are very, very talented and skilled, but if you don't believe in it and you don't go out there and really try to implement it, it's gonna be damn near impossible for you to really show those. And so, I'm starting to really believe in it, and I surprise myself sometimes.
Bro, the craziest thing about that right hand that you landed is he tried to counter your little slap hook, but you snuck the right in before his counter. So you landed 2 punches before his counter even came. And I think that's why it was just night.
Yeah, and one thing that and I know about George and my coach Trevor Whitman, we know this as well, and we looked at this, is George is very much respect to George, amazing fighter, great fighter. George is very good at boxing. He's very good at rolling punches.
Yeah.
Even in the first fight, there's a video that became a meme of him just rolling my punches and rolling the elbows. And he's very, very good at that. when you let him set and plant his feet and there's not somewhere to go, he's good at doing this and rolling off. And so this camp, I tried to keep him in the center where he thought that I didn't want to be. I wanted to keep him in the center, and I wanted to just be sneaky with it. And the right hand, there was two positions, two ways, setups that I had for that right hand. This one was probably the one that I didn't think would land as easy. The other one, I tried it in the first round, but I was very tense. I wasn't relaxed enough, and he was still very, very sharp in there in the first round, and it didn't work out. So I'm like, all right, shit, that didn't. All right, we got to do something else.
Which one was that? When you tried to counter with the overhand?
You see, where it got where I started getting a little sloppy. I started to get sloppy because I hit him in the body, I hit him in the head with the jab, and I'm setting him up, and the setup is a jab to the body. I'm gonna jab the body. I'm coming. Bing, right over the top. And they didn't even see, because I changed speeds on him. Yeah. And they don't see it. And I tried it, but he was very sharp and he backed away. So that I'm like, whoa. I was like, damn, I bet that looks stupid on TV. I bet that looks stupid. I'm like, don't do that shit again. Let's stay focused there with the fundamentals and we'll get this guy out of here.
How much of, like, we often think this with basketball players, right? Like, if you get crossed on TV, like, you can just hear in the back of your head the Sports Center, da-na-na, da-na-na, because you know you're just going to be lit up. As a fighter, you're in there. Your whole focus is on beating that person up, but also not getting beat up. Is there any part of you in the ring that's going, oh, man, they're going to make a meme of that. They're gonna clown me?
What I just said, yes.
Really? Yeah. You're thinking about it in the moment?
I threw the punch and I'm like, see, the whole time, especially in that first round, people don't understand that first round is so nerve-wracking because you're trying to catch your nerves and you're trying to control your adrenaline and that's the thing with me. A lot of people don't understand when I'm walking out, I tend to dance a lot. And that's a rhythm that I found early in my career, is that when I do that, it relaxes me to where I don't think about the emotions walking into this cage. Once I'm dancing, that means I'm grooving, I'm feeling the music, and I'm thinking about the music. And I do have a mantra that I say to myself while I'm walking out, and I'm saying it while I'm dancing. And next thing you know, I'm in the cage, so I don't have time to think about that walk. And you see some guys, they come up, they get really, really worked up, on that walk. And then they get in there, and after you exchange a couple punches, they get an adrenaline dump. And now it looks like you have never trained a day in your life. You're just getting beat up in there. And that's what I try to avoid. And in that first round, I'm trying to find it. But then there's certain moments to where I get tense. Like when I was trying to set that right hand up, I got tense and I'm like, oh shit, that looked bad. Oh my God, they're going to clown me for that. All right, stay with the fundamentals. Stay with the fundamentals.
Kamar, talking about pre-fight nerves, there was a moment before the fight when they're introducing you and then you walk into Masvidal's face.
Yeah.
What was the psychology of that? Was that as much get rid of my nerves as anything, or what was that?
It was just a thing that I started doing is, and the more and more I grow inside that cage, I'm a giant. I'm the African giant. That's my cage. That's my cage. You are in my fucking octagon. Yeah. And so early on in my career, you would see I always walked up, during the introduction, but I didn't go as far. I might, a couple of steps, still close to my corner, and and that was it. But then the more I grew, the more my confidence grew, and the more the work that I put in, and I became this giant. So when I step in there, he has to know that he is in my octagon. And I walk up. If he's willing to step up, he steps up. But if not, I'm stepping all the way up to him, and I'm letting him know, yo, you are in my octagon. And you're about to experience something you've never felt before.
Now, I think you're going to experience something that you haven't felt. Maybe you felt a little bit of it, but like the love is different when you sleep people. You know what I mean? Like it's easy to say things like, oh, he's not fun to watch, or you had all these criticisms earlier when you were doing more wrestling. But when you start putting people to sleep, like the average person that doesn't even follow the sport, all of a sudden is going, oh, no, that's the baddest motherfucker on the planet, right? You're probably feeling that a little bit right now. The internet love is crazy.
I agree. And the thing about that is, like I said, I've said it before. When I got into this, I didn't get into this because I couldn't do anything else. You know, I had plenty of different things. I went to school. I could have done things. I chose to get into this because I wanted to be the best. I wanted to prove that I was the best. And then you get to this point where I'm doing it and I'm using my technical skills and I'm beating everybody.
Yeah.
But then it's like, you know, the sport is still growing to where, yeah, you have the hardcore fans who understand the technical ability of it and they appreciate that. And then you have, you know, the beer drinking guys who just need something to do on Saturday. And they're just like, let's get on down to the bar and let's catch this fight. And those guys, they want to see guys bang. And, you know, it took me time to be able to get to the point where I was loose enough with myself and my technical ability and trusting in them to know that I can do whatever I want to do in there. And I've said in the last couple of fights, I'm starting to have fun. Yeah. And that's scary. I'm starting to have fun with this now. Yeah. When I start having fun with it, you know, and that's when I start doing wild shit in there. And the sky's the limit.
I noticed you were hitting another level when I saw Conor mention you, because Conor, I think, is on like marketing mode 24/7, right? So whoever has the most gravity, he's trying to attach himself to that gravity and he's trying to attach himself to that story, right? So while it's really cool or maybe annoying that he's doing it, it is important to note that this is where he notices the gravity going, right? He's going, I might have to come up to 170. You're not coming up to 170. I don't even know how you make 170. Dude, when you were on top of the cage, bro, it was different. When you were on top of it, you had titty muscles on your titty muscles, bro. It was one of the most unbelievable things I ever seen. So there's no way Conor could come up, but the fact that he's coming after the gravity you created, you know you're entering a different stratosphere right now.
No, absolutely. And that's the thing with my manager as well. He recognizes that. He's very smart. You know, shout out to my manager, Ali Abdulaziz.
Yeah.
You know, Conor is Conor. Yeah. We have to give him props for what he's done and the space that he's put himself in. But at this point, it gets a little bit corny and it gets a little bit, you know, we're in this age of all these clout chasers and people always continuing to steal clout. And Conor is getting to the point where it's, if I can't create it myself anymore, then I'm just going to chirp and get to whoever has got it. You know, when Israel Adesanya fights,
our boy,
my boy, when Izzy fights, boom, Conor's tweeting about something. And it's like, why? Why are you trying to steal some of that shine? Why are you? That's not what's going on. Right? You take a seat, young man. You know, it's not your turn right now. But he can't stand it. Or where someone else goes, he can't stand it. He has to speak up. And in that space, that's where he's at right now. You know, and Conor's saying I might have to come up. He's mentioned before. He said, that 170 belt is looking quite good. And then I gave him an opportunity. I said, hey, you want to fight for the belt? Here, you can fight for the belt. During, I believe, right before the COVID happened.
Right.
I said, yo, you can fight for the belt. Here. He said nothing. Went silent. Radio silent. Didn't hear anything. Yeah. 2 days later, Anderson Silva does an interview about, you know, potentially fighting Conor. Conor goes, I accept.
Yeah.
So,
now you accept.
So my man, you know, it looks bad for you right now because at the end of the day, if you want to fight me, pick up that phone call. Call Dana and say, Dana, I want to fight that guy. And you know, let's be honest, it's kind of hard to shy away from that. It's hard for me to shy away from a fight, period. I don't shy away from fights.
Yeah.
But if it's Conor McGregor, let's be honest, it's hard to shy away from that one, you know? It's very hard to shy away from that one. So if Conor really wanted to come up, he would do it. He won't get on Twitter and turn into Twitter fingers and basically just start tweeting and chasing clout here. You know, I'm not into that business. I'm into the hurt business, and I'm starting to do that very well.
Yeah, I think you are. Go out.
Let me ask you this. Conor wants to fight you. What do you want? Because now I'm starting to hear casual guy. oh, this is one of the greatest ever, maybe. So what do you want to do to get to the point where it's like, oh, that's the fucking GOAT?
The crazy thing for me is I try not to even think about that. I can't think about that. I don't want to worry about that. I've seen a few guys start thinking about that. A guy that actually ruled in my division for a little while was starting to make those statements and say those, yes, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, instead of worrying about the next one in front of you, the next one in front of you. My full focus is on the next guy in front of me. Now I go out there and I take out that next guy. Guess what? There's going to be another next guy. Boom, I take out that guy. There's going to be another next guy. You continue to do that and you do it long enough, people are going to be like, holy look at this.
Yeah.
Look what this guy's done. And so that's just where I try to focus my mind and my attention. And when I'm done with it and I walk away, I'm going to look back and I can say, wow, damn, I did that shit. That's me.
Yeah. There's a all right, guys, we're gonna take a break for a second because some of you guys are listening to this right now. You're on some headphones and they fucking suck. Okay, you know they suck. I know they suck. As I'm saying to you right now, they could be breaking up. The quality could be shitty, and you can change that in your life, and you don't have to change it for too much money. And that's where Raycon comes in, okay? Because they're going to give you the absolute best quality for value on the market. It's not even close. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm always looking at a screen in my life, okay? Now probably more than ever. And whether you're an avid news watcher, you're just serious in need of some distraction, unplugging yourself is easier said than done. One of my favorite ways to rest my eyes and still get the content I'm itching for is by putting on my Raycon wireless earbuds and listening to something great. It could be a podcast. It could be some music. It could be Open Her Up. Right now, #1 in the whole wide world somewhere. You can do that with your Raycon wireless earbuds, okay? This is how simple it is for you to do. You have the no dangling wires. We're over the wires. We're not doing that at all, okay? You don't want them getting your way. Raycon comes in a range of stylish colors, okay, but also a comfortable inner ear fit and for a little bit more discreet look, if you ask me. That's why I love the Raycons. Raycons are built to perform anywhere and anytime. Water and sweat resistant, construction and Bluetooth that pairs quickly and seamlessly, and with enough battery life for 6 hours of playtime. You can unplug for a while. The best part, Raycon makes great sound accessible to everyone with wireless earbuds starting at half the price of the other premium audio brands. So Raycon is offering 15% off all their products for our listeners. And here's what you got to do to get it. Go to buyraycon.com/flagrant. That's BUYRAYCON.com/flagrant. And that's it. You get the 15% off your entire Raycon order. So feel free to grab a pair and a spare. That's 15% off at buyraycon.com/flagrant. Go there right now. Let's get back to the show. There's a fight that I'm sure people are starting to mention. Now, we're huge fans of Israel Adesanya on the show. We've had Izzy on the show. That's our homie. I know that's your homie. There's one division between you guys. You are massive for 170, and Izzy is not big for 185. Is that a potential fight for you or Izzy? Is that a potential fight? Because I know you're both competitors, and that is a bad motherfucker over there, right?
Absolutely.
What do you think about that?
We're both competitors, and don't be fooled by that. Izzy's deceptively big for
yeah.
I always tell people
he's deceptively big. He's tall,
long,
strong legs, and he moves well. And striking is just unreal. The rate and the pace that he's able to see strikes and adjust and react to them is next level. Yeah. And if I wasn't who I was, that would be a test that I would, oh my God, I would salivate over. But that's my brother, man. And I can see myself getting in there and mentally preparing to fight. I couldn't see that. And this is a quote that I've said time and time again is I'd rather see 2 Nigerians with belts than 1 Nigerian with 2 belts. So, that's not a fight I'm looking at.
Okay. That being said, what if Izzy came out and said that your family can't cook jollof rice? What if he said your jollof rice is trash? Would you have to avenge that?
I would call him up ASAP, and we gotta have a conversation about that, bro. We need to have a cook-off.
Yeah, I'm saying.
You know, I can't picture it. I just can't picture it right now.
No, I love that. I think that's great. And I think it's cool. You see fighters, there have been fighters throughout history that have done it. They've just been such close friends that they didn't want to do it. And also you guys are fortunate enough to be in financial situations where you're not needing that fight in order to feed your family, et cetera. But these pipe dreams are always cool. Interesting thing about what you're going through right now, which I think is always really interesting, is like you hear like guys like George St. Pierre, they think about coming back, right? And they're like, oh yeah, I might come back for that Khabib fight. He's not mentioning coming back for that Usman fight, is he?
Nah, I'm starting to slowly, my hope for that fight is starting to dwindle.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't make sense for him. It doesn't. To still have your name attached. Like, look at how I'm slowly elevating and building myself, and his name's still attached to it. So that's what you want. Once you cement it and you put yourself in that place, there's no point in risking it. And that's the one thing that I do love about George, that I believe we think similarly on and we agree on, is that he's honest with himself. He's very, very honest with himself as far as stating what he's capable of, what he thinks, and just the facts. Fighters of today are better than fighters of yesterday.
Right.
And fighters of tomorrow will be better than fighters of today.
Yes.
It's a fact. And George is honest about that. And that's one thing that I commend him for. And I love that he's honest about, because a lot of people like to make that debate, who George, you versus George, or me versus Matt Hughes. I would kill Matt Hughes.
Yeah.
You know, it's just different. It's different. It's not that Matt Hughes wasn't a great. Matt Hughes was a pioneer. I'd put him on the Mount Rushmore of welterweights.
Right.
He's great, but you think about the time and you think about the way MMA was being fought at that time. You know, a lot of fighters had one skill that they were very good at. The Royce Gracie, very jiu-jitsu specialist, to where now you get guys who come in with two skills, boxer, wrestler, and they start taking over. That's the Matt Hughes era. And now you have guys that can do everything. Matt Hughes doesn't know what a calf kick is. Like, imagine you know, I gave Matt Hughes about 4 calf kicks.
Forget it.
That fight done. Yeah. It's different. So, you know, that's just a difference in to where it makes it very, very hard to really say, oh, who's the best. But GSP, that's a fight that if I got a call tomorrow, I don't know if I wouldn't believe it.
You can't.
Can't say let's go. George signed. Let's freaking do this. I absolutely would do it. I'd be jazzed up for that one, but I just don't think that's gonna happen, because George is very.
We don't want to take too much of your time, but I do have another question. What do you think the best, because you brought it up, what do you think the best skill set is for the modern day fighter? Because I've been looking at a lot of guys who came up with wrestling backgrounds and then learned striking, and it seems like that's the most well-rounded if they can get the striking down. If they don't learn the striking, then they can struggle. But what do you think that elite recipe is for the MMA fighter today?
It's hard to deviate from facts. And the fact is, let's think about it. You watch a street fight go down now. Okay? You watching it, boom, these guys are fighting. Think about a fight. There's only 3 positions that a fight could be in. Both could be standing up, trading punches. One guy on top of the other guy on the ground, beating him up. Or reverse, the other guy on top of the ground, beating him up. It's 3 positions that a fight could take place.
Yeah.
And 2/3 of a fight, of those positions are on the ground.
Yeah.
So as a wrestler, that means I have the ability to control and dictate where that fight takes place. So if you're a jiu-jitsu specialist and you want to submit me, you got to be able to take me down. If you can't take me down, in my last fight, how are you going to use that jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
You can't. And as a striker, if you're a great boxer or a kickboxer and you want to keep me standing and use it, and I can take you down, how are you going to use that skill? You just can't. So it's very hard to deny the fact that wrestling is probably the single most important aspect of mixed martial arts right now.
Yeah, it is cool to see that evolve. Okay, I want to do a little lightning round. You know, we do a little lightning round when we have special guests on. Okay, here we go. This is going to be quick. All right. Masvidal said that you had pillows for hands. Was that because they made him go to sleep?
I guess that's something you got to ask him. But I would say yes. That's probably
That's a yes. Okay. Kamaru, you are basically royalty in Nigeria right now. Can you ask those Nigerian princes to stop emailing me?
While you at it, tell them to stop emailing me.
Okay, this is a serious one, all right? Daniel Cormier or Jake Paul, who wins?
Oh my God, that's not even. What? That's not even serious.
Jake, right? I know.
That's not serious.
I know.
I honestly, I thought DC was gonna smack him over the weekend.
It looked close.
He was. That's how you know DC loved that job. He loved that job. He loved it. Old school DC would have smacked dude right there. Not even a question. Would have smacked him. So DC love his ESPN job.
Yeah. the mouse is doing good for DC. All right, man.
Absolutely.
Before you leave, who you want next, bro? Who do you want next?
I'm think about it. I've been through them all.
I'm trying to think who else is there.
At the end of the day, now what it comes down to is I like having fun now. I like being able to go into the fight and know that I'm having fun now. And so in order for me to do that, someone's got to motivate me. George motivated me it was the perfect excuse. 6 weeks. Oh, this guy can't do this. And George sold the fight well. I mean, he's talking, oh, this guy doesn't hit hard at all. I mean, he wasn't blessed with the macho-ness to be able to hurt someone with his hands, you know? And those things just kind of stick in my head as like, oh, word? That's how you feel? All right. Okay. So these are things that motivate me to want to go in there and have fun. And right now, just looking at the guys, you know, they're all just kind of sitting around waiting on me to pick them for them to get a payday. So I just want someone to, you know, show me something, show me some good activity to where I'm like, oh shit, that dude is scary. All right, I want him to motivate me to get off. I'm literally, the couch is right there. I'm literally on the couch all day today, waiting for my daughter to get off school. So when someone motivates me, I'm gonna get off this couch and we'll go have fun again.
Well, God bless, man. Thank you so much for calling in, man. We are big fans. We're rooting for you. You need anything, you let us know. And we got you, okay, man?
Thank you, guys. And you know I'm down here in South Florida too. So
yo, you gotta pull up
through, dog.
I told y'all I'm the king of Miami. You know, hopefully
Under the shows this weekend.
Yo, you gotta come. You gotta come out.
My man
to the...
whispered that. He said, "Hey, I'm the king of Miami."
make sure Rick Ross did get that or something.
We gotta get you out to the stand-up shows this weekend, man. We're gonna get you to come through, bro.
All right, my man.
And we gotta get you in for an episode. I thought you were up in Jacksonville still. If I knew that you were down in Miami, I would have said pull up to the studio.
Nah, I live in Bougie Boca, you know. So,
okay. I see how it is.
Yeah, but west though, west, not east. West though.
Yeah,
the rough part.
I don't know either. So.
Drive on down here. We'll wait for you.
Boca, New Streets of West Boca.
Facts. All right, brother. Well, thank you so much, man. Everybody go check out Kamaru, man. Let them know where they can check you out. Obviously, Instagram, Twitter, anything else that you push in, anything else you promote?
Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat,
OnlyFans. You showing that dangalang on OnlyFans yet or not?
I thought about
the real Nigerian nightmare.
Put you
know, it's all the same handle at Usman 84 kg. So yeah, go check me out, guys.
Jim King.
All right, my man. Be good, dude. Peace.
Salam, Doc.
All right,
Thank
man.
you, bro.
All right, and we're back. Yo, go shout out Kamaru, man. Let him know you enjoyed him on the pod. Tag him, Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. Because he's a beast, man. Great dude. Wish him the absolute best, and we'll make sure to have him back on. I didn't know that he was a neighbor, so it's good. It's good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. We got to have him on with Ngannou and Izzy.
Oh, that'd be fire.
Yeah, the champs episode. That'd be cool. All right, bet. So let's have this conversation right now because it was something I tweeted the other day. It just kind of hit me. I think that Dana White is the greatest promoter in history.
Yeah.
And I got checked by
Hinchcliffe?
Yeah, I got checked by my boy Hinchcliffe, and he brought up a great point, and I concede to his point. He said that Vince McMahon is the greatest promoter in history, and I do agree with him because Vince McMahon has made a sport that has a fixed outcome
Yeah.
be viewed, supported, and treated as if the outcome is not fixed.
Right.
Like they talk about on ESPN. Like, this person won WrestleMania. It's like, yeah, we knew who was going to win WrestleMania. But he's built this unbelievable machine. So, like, give it up to Vince, sure. But we're talking about non-fixed outcome sports, especially combat. UFC went from a fucking carnival show. Okay. It was, people said human cockfighting. That's what they thought it was. And now it is the pinnacle of combat sports.
Yeah.
And this happened within our lifetime.
Yeah.
And it happened with Dana White at the helm.
Yeah.
You got to give the credit where credit is due.
Yep.
He's been able to build up these fighters. Like, the thing about boxing is if you're a boxer and you can't build yourself up, the promotions aren't going to build you up at all.
Right.
But the UFC is constantly building their own fighters because they're almost like a management system as well.
Yeah.
Like, once you're signed to the UFC, it's in their best interest to build you up.
Right.
Now, we can get to the Jake Paul tweet in a little bit. I want to talk about that. There are definitely criticisms in terms of how much the fighters are getting paid compared to like boxing, et cetera. But I feel what they've done and their ability to maintain the notoriety of their fighters and build up fighters within their ranks and also continue to build up fighters who have losses
Yes.
and continue to maintain the interest in those fighters who have a bunch of fucking losses.
Yep.
Like Masvidal, and he deserves tons of credit for this himself, but at the same time, had like, 13 losses, 14 losses, maybe 15 now. It's like, most people who have that many losses in their career are not fighting twice for a championship.
Right.
He also has a lot of wins, but still.
But it does.
That's a lot of
usually
losses.
in fight sports, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right?
And I'll probably still watch Masvidal's next fight.
Absolutely. Yeah, if he makes me interested. And don't get me wrong, he did a lot of that work himself, but he was also with a promotion that had a vested interest in bringing his ass to the top.
Yeah.
He devised a system, and maybe the fighters aren't making as much as they would with boxing, but at the same time, maybe these fighters wouldn't have all the opportunities that they would because they won't have this massive promotion. There's tons of money being spent in promoting all of them and fighting them often if the promotion didn't make that money. I have a hard time believing that the money just gets taken out of the UFC and just gets put into Dana White's pocket and nothing else happens.
Right.
I believe that it's way more costly to run the UFC than it is to run the WBC, which is in boxing, right? Like, where does the WBC have a facility where people fight at? Does the WBC have a promotional leg? Like, no, they just leave it up to Showtime or HBO or whatever one of these networks is promoting the fight. The UFC is constantly promoting its own fighters, right? Like, you go to UFC's Instagram posts, etc. There's little videos that are made to make Kamaru look amazing, Masvidal look amazing, etc. They're constantly editing stuff. They're promoting. They're pushing.
They're giving them content to post.
Exactly. They're doing the work for them. You got a boring fighter who don't even speak English. They're going to cook some shit up to make you look like a badass motherfucker. So I don't think it's as simple as just going, oh yeah, we're just putting all this money in our pockets.
Yeah.
I think what we're doing is taking that money and reinvesting it in the brand.
Yeah. They're running a business.
They're running a fucking business. So in order to build a business, it takes money. And yeah, I don't know. So I just think you got to give credit to this guy. He saw the problems in fight sports. He changed it for his specific sport. And I mean, it's just impressive,
He's
man.
the Steve Jobs of fight sports.
Okay, go on that.
Like, you got one guy running shit the way Steve Jobs did at Apple.
Yeah.
And there's probably a lot of criticism, but the guy has a vision and he will execute it.
Yep.
And you might not see it, and you might not agree with the way he gets it done, but he will get it done. Like, Steve Jobs treated his employees like shit. He never donated a goddamn dollar to charity when he was alive, as far as I know. Some crazy stat about Apple not donating money, whatever. Criticism after criticism of how this guy treated people. But he had a vision for what Apple was going to be, and he fucking took it there. Dana White, you can have criticisms, and I get it. I might have criticisms, but he has a vision for where UFC is going to go, and he took it there. If you said 15 years ago this is going to be bigger than boxing,
Like nobody.
even
fucking-
10 years ago, I'd be like, I don't think so, man.
No, I know.
Like it was like Bitcoin, like on some real shit. Like,
Yep.
yeah, okay, you're telling me this, and I guess I see the logic, but I just don't see it. And that motherfucker did it.
Yeah. It is interesting, but you keep on seeing this criticism pop up about the fighters not getting paid enough.
Yes.
And then maybe we should bring up the tweet. But Jake Paul, who is continued to do something so fucking amazing, the gravity this kid has been
genius.
creating around him is unbelievable. The entire arena is chanting "fuck Jake Paul"
Yeah.
at an MMA card, UFC 261, which is one of the most interesting MMA cards in history. It's not like it was boring
Right.
and they're distracted and looking for any bit of distractions.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let's just say fuck Jake Paul. Every fight is fucking scintillating, and he still gets the arena.
And the
Dude,
first
the
time everyone got
fighters.
together. First time.
What's that?
First time you have a stadium full of people and they're chanting his name.
The first fucking time. And I know that's driving Dana White crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy.
And the fighters, Daniel Cormier going and talking shit to him. Francis, Kamaru, when we got brought up, was like, yeah, man, that kid, like you can see he feels a way. Everybody
Yeah.
feels a way about this kid.
Yep.
And that's part of his
Jake loves it.
genius, really. Yeah.
Bro,
That's
it
his
is-
marketing.
You saw him standing up, like taking pictures when everyone's chanting and he's just looking at him.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break for a second because we got to save you some fucking money. Okay? It's time to save some money on them student loans. Probably not even doing a job based on what you study in college. It seemed like a waste of fucking money. So why don't you stop wasting even more money? Refinance right now. You're going to refinance with Earnest, okay? With today's low interest rates, it is a great time to refinance those student loans, okay? You got to break out of the student debt cycle, all right? Earnest can help you by refinancing those student loans. Times are fucking tough. You have to take advantage of every opportunity you can to save money. Now, Earnest offers low-rate student loan refinancing, and you can check your rate risk-free in just 2 minutes. With Earnest, you can get radically flexible payments, and you can pick your loan term. By refinancing, you can reduce your loan term, save money, or combine multiple loans into a simple monthly payment. And if you have questions, you can even talk to a real live human at Earnest for help. That's right. You're going to have questions, so make sure a human being is on the other line to make sure that you're going in the right direction. Is it time you stopped feeling overwhelmed by your student debt? You can do that at Earnest. Earnest is offering our listeners a $100 cash bonus, okay? Refinance your student debt at earnest.com/flagrant. And remember, terms and conditions apply. So let me say that again. Earnest is giving our listeners a $100 cash bonus, okay? If you refinance your student loans at earnest.com/flagrant, and terms and conditions apply. Go to it right now.
If you have
save some money.
If you have any student debt, you have to do this. Interest rates are dumb low. They're going to do everything for you, make it easy. If you have any student debt, you have to do this. It's a no-brainer.
Go for it right now. Let's get back to the show. The kid knows what he's doing, man. And so he posts this on Twitter. He goes at Dana White. Dana, you claimed that you would bet $1 million on me losing. Set up Askren to train with Freddie Roach, gave him full access to UFC PI, and he still got his ass handed to him. Seems like you are the real douche, not Ariel. In my third fight, I made more in total pay than any fighter in UFC history. Maybe it's time to pay your fighters their fair share. No wonder they all want to get into boxing. Dana, you say you make the fights the fans want to see, so hurry up and make Jones versus Ngannou. Pay them their fair share. $10 million purse for each guy, plus pay-per-view. Why are UFC fighters so underpaid versus boxers? Why did I make more in my third fight than all but two, Khabib and Conor, UFC fighters have in history? I know why. ...
No
Listen,
spelling mistakes.
Dude,
like-
that impressed
Dude,
me.
bro.
He hit the right there.
The right there, like syntax.
He's only
is
had 3
perfect.
fights.
Yeah,
Give him
that's
10, 15 fights. There'll be some spelling mistakes for sure.
But it's well written.
It's a fucking great point, dude.
So what's really interesting about this is he's driving the wedge between the fighters and Dana.
Yeah.
And I thought Dana did a very good job of like keeping the fighters on his side. The fighters seem very grateful for Dana. And probably because he kept them working, i.e. fighting, during the pandemic.
Right.
And if you're a fighter who makes their living fighting and you can't even be around other people, it must be terrifying. How am I going to feed my family? Like, oh shit, this guy's working hard to make sure we can keep fighting and keep getting paid. Thank you so much. Salvation. But he's driving the wedge between fighters and Dana, and now between fans and Dana. The fans want Jones and Ngannou. He's saying Dana is stopping that from happening and Dana's alleged greediness.
Yeah.
Now, who knows if Dana is being greedy with that money? I'm really curious to hear what Dana's spending on building the UFC itself.
Yeah.
Because it is undeniable that these fighters get to take advantage of the brand that the UFC is.
Yeah.
You immediately fight on the UFC and all of a sudden you are legitimized. They're going to build you up. And if you have exciting fights, they're going to make you a fucking superstar on their platform. That costs money. I don't know how many millions it costs. I don't know how much less they have to pay fighters versus boxing where you don't do that for your fighter. But I'm curious if I was a young fighter, if that'd be worth it. If I'd be willing to take that percentage of my pay and give it back to the promotional company and have them do it. Or if a young fighter would go, hey, just pay me the full amount, I'll take care of my own promo.
Right.
But maybe the UFC goes, we're better at it than you.
Yeah.
You will make more money if you go along this. And the guys that are at the top, they might not be making those fucking $50, $100 million. They're not starving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is he still making millions? Is he making the company tens of millions? Yes. Should he get more because he's making them? Some would say yes. I would say yes just because he can promote shit outside of what the UFC can do. But there are boring fighters that need that UFC promo. And it's worth whatever they're taking out of their salary because they wouldn't get those fights because they're too boring outside of the fight itself.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Not to mention, without UFC existing, what was the alternative before that? You know what I mean? Like, obviously,
K1
Bellator and things like that. But, like, if you're a young, mixed martial artist in, like, 2005, like, even, like,
the
2001,
K1 tournaments were really big out there in Japan.
and were they making
Pride.
money?
Pride, I think K1 was purchased by Pride or vice versa. But yeah, I don't know if they were making tons of money, to be honest. And I doubt it.
You could argue the rising tide of UFC just lifts all ships. That would be his probably.
So that's what I would be curious about. Like, these fighters are making maybe not as much as they're supposed to be paid by the promotion or whatever, but they're making more than they would have gotten paid had this thing not existed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know
100%.
what the average fighter salary was
Yeah.
prior to.
Like, yeah, the counter could be, sure, you don't get paid like boxers. Boxing is also dying. So
That's the other thing that people don't realize about boxers, right? It's like you see the top of the top making all this money,
yeah.
and the bottom of the bottom make nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think the bottom of the bottom boxers are making more than UFC fighters.
Right.
Like, I would argue that there are more UFC fighters that are making a functional living. In other words, they can eat just off their UFC money than there are boxers. Just the top of the top in boxing is what makes all the money.
Right.
Right.
So that money in the UFC is spread over far more fighters, which if you're a UFC fighter for a living, chances are you're not going to be the top of the top. So it's nice that you can make a fucking living doing the thing that you love, even though it's very dangerous. Whereas a boxer, you're basically working as well as boxing until you get a sponsor, which is a rich guy that wants a piece of your purse in perpetuity,
Right.
or you get a huge fucking fight. But most boxers have fucking day jobs.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of UFC guys do as well.
Right.
I'm just saying it's quicker to get to that middle tier. Who knows if it's right?
And also, if the brand equity of UFC gives these athletes another chance to make money, another avenue to make money.
Yeah.
Like, there's even this guy from the last fight, Touch and Go. I forget his name. But he drove all his people to his Twitch.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
had this platform, and he was able to utilize UFC's brand in order to make money on his own.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, boxing, I don't know if those like promotions have the same type of equity where you could make your own side thing, unless you're in the 1% of fighters.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that guy. It was an interesting move. I don't know. It's just a crazy game. It's cool to see what happens. Let's do some feelings, no facts, and let's get out of here.
So you want to start with LeBron James?
Oh yeah, LeBron being a fucking goofy again.
So LeBron came out and tweeted, I think it was on the day of the Derek Chauvin conviction.
Yep.
He came out and tweeted a picture of the cop in the Michaela Bryant shooting, I believe was her name.
Micaiah, I think.
Micaiah.
Yeah.
And he basically just posted a picture of the cop and said, "You're next, #accountability."
And then there was a sand timer.
Yeah.
Whatever those
little
things
hourglass.
are. Yeah, the hourglass timer. You're doing too much, LeBron. Like,
Yeah.
you're doing too much.
The
Like,
picture of the face and shit. It's like, come on, dog.
You're doing too much. Like, that situation with Micaiah Bryant is tragic, but it's so fucking tricky that, like, that's not the one where you show the cop's face. The cop shot a human that he believed was trying to stab another human and potentially kill them. Okay? That is a really tough decision to make in the moment. People are going, she was only 16 years old. It's like, you're not thinking how old someone is when they have a knife and they're about to stab another person, right? I don't think you're going, well, how many years have they been on this earth? You're going, this person is about to commit a felony and potentially murder another human being in front of me. If he did nothing, what would we be saying? We'd be saying the same thing. We'd be going, oh, so I guess cops just let black people kill black people. That would be the conversation on Twitter if that cop did nothing. Okay? If that was my daughter, I am so fucking grateful that a cop stepped in there and stopped her from being fucking stabbed.
I think my understanding, and this is, it is different. It's still different, but I think my understanding is she called the cops and she was getting jumped and trying to defend herself. So maybe it's a little different, and you could say we need better policing. This guy should be held accountable, but he's a different person than Derek Chauvin. But that's what I would say. Derek Chauvin is like, you are killing this guy slowly, knee on his neck. You want to put his face up? Okay. I'm with it. Let's go.
No. Wait, you're okay with him putting the face up?
No. If it's Derek Chauvin?
Oh, Derek Chauvin.
Yeah,
okay,
if it's Derek Chauvin, like somebody that's doing something like that, hey, man, you were, this is kind of like, not what you deserve or whatever, but I don't have a problem
There's not
with
much
it.
of a gray area with Derek.
There's no gray area with this. There's more gray area.
What do you mean more? The whole thing is fucking gray.
Yeah.
There's a completely reasonable argument to say he was 100% justified. What do you want him to do? Maybe shoot in the leg? If you want him to say go for the leg or something like that.
Or taser or something.
I don't know if a taser is going to stop her from stabbing another human being and potentially killing them. Like, I'm watching the video. She's going to stab the girl.
Yeah.
Now, I understand she called the cops and she was the one being
And shoot to
jumped.
kill in multiple rounds is also
But that's
like...
also disputed, whether or not she was the one that called the cops.
Is that right?
Yeah, apparently that was, and again, like whether or not the police are going to release like the factual information or not, that's also disputed. But apparently it was her mother or like her aunt that said that she was the one that called the police. And then pieces of her story have already been proven to be not necessarily true. And so there's still dispute as to whether or not she was the one that called the police or if it was the girl that was attempted to be stabbed. So there's dispute about that fact as well. And
I mean, what if it comes out, like, who knows? But what if it comes out that the girl that was about to be stabbed is the one that called the police?
Yeah.
And she's calling the police so that she's not going to be stabbed. And then the police come and they stop her from being stabbed.
Yeah, to your point, then, that's the gray area. There's a lot of gray area in this case.
I don't understand why it's gray. Why is this so hard for people to look at? A person is stabbing another human being and the cops stop that. That's their fucking job.
You know why it might be hard to look at? Because, it might be hard to look at as gray area.
So much gray.
Because you just said it's all gray area 90 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant there's no. What do you mean it's all gray?
You said,
in reference to what? In reference to what?
Chauvin is black and white, but with this scenario, it's all gray area. And now you just said that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I misspoke. And I thought I was pretty clear with my intention throughout this discussion. I misspoke with the color, but like, all I'm saying is I don't understand how people see this as some form of shocking or police brutality.
Because it's just steeped in like racial context.
I understand, but if we remove that from the racial context, like if these people are white, right, or if these people are both like Asian or just people are something else, right? It's not a white cop shooting a black person, right? This is a cop that did his job.
Yeah.
It literally is that.
The argument to make would just be change policing, excessive force.
To what? What?
So like you said,
to allow girls to kill other
so like
girls?
you said, shoot. Why? Yeah. Like if you want to shoot them in the leg or whatever, or multiple. It was like 4 or 5 shots, right?
It didn't need that many shots, and a taser could have done the job.
And then there's
even if we just shoot taser,
that shit is mad easy to say when it's not your daughter about to be getting stabbed. If my daughter's about to be stabbed, and there's a cop there. And he's going, well, I guess I'll just tase it. No. You make sure my daughter's safe.
And you're not, I don't disagree with that. And that's where I do think there is actually a lot of gray area with this. So if you want to make it excessive, whatever, or you don't need to shoot multiple times, cool, I can hear that. Taser, maybe, I don't know. I can see
a certain amount effective. I think it's
only a certain amount. So if it's, shooting the leg.
Walk away from the taser.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm with I don't necessarily just accept that. It's like, just tase him. I'm not, that's possible, but for sure, I don't think you need to shoot 4 or 5 times. If you can not shoot to kill, great. That's where the gray area is. That's where it's not on this cop, to be honest, as much as it is the way cops are trained. Yes. So putting this cop's face up is irresponsible.
Because they told the cop, they trained him and said, if someone's going to try to kill someone else, you got to kill him. That's
we know that LeBron James on Twitter, he happens to be one of the most prolific athletes in history. He's done an amazing things in his career, not only through athletics, but through charity and that kind of stuff. That's really cool. He's also a fucking goofball, fake activist that just virtue signals for pats on the back. And it's a shame, but that is what it is. But he also lives that life as well. He also does amazing things. He makes a fucking school. He cares about these kids. I'm sure he donates millions of dollars. So we're expecting him to be like this perfect fucking human being, get everything right every single time, which is not fair. We don't get everything right every time. LeBron doesn't. He's going to get it way more because it's an EG touching point. Conservatives just go at LeBron. He's a lightning rod. It is what it is.
And also, when he posted the tweet, I don't know if all the facts about the story were out. I don't know if they knew that there was a knife involved. I think
that's him being irresponsible with his platform, and he has to know what comes with that.
Yeah, and he should. And it was a responsibility thing, but I don't know if he necessarily knew all the context when he posted it.
And then he took it back. Maybe he found more context and then deleted it, and that's fair. And he did the right thing to delete it. Don't leave it up there if it's going to be misinforming. I'm just saying, it's like the fact that we could get into some sort of like racial situation, like, oh, he didn't have to shoot her 3 times. How do you know if he hit her? Like, if he shot her after she's on the ground, yeah, that's fucked up. But if you're letting off 3 to make sure that you hit her so that you can save the girl that she's trying to penetrate with a knife, I don't see that as this racist act of a cop. I think there are plenty other racist acts of cop that we can focus on and think about fixing policing. This is not the one where we go, we need to fix policing.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, because that's the argument. In a vacuum, if that was what should have been done, but people are asking, like, for all of those that should have been done, how many mistakes have been made in policing in general that need like that non-lethal force or that extra step to prevent that, and she would be that piece of collateral damage in that situation. The person.
I just think issues like this take away from like a very valid argument that we should fix policing, right? When you use this as the example for fixing policing, so many people go, what are you talking about? These are just people crying about bullshit. This is dumb. This is stupid.
You give them an out.
You give them it is literally the perfect out. It's like, how do we fix policing? We stop them from saving people's lives that are about to be murdered. You want to stop that part? Like, I think a lot of people look at this and would go, policing works. I think a lot of people watch that. They go, wow, you saved a person's life.
Yeah, I didn't... yeah, to your point, there's a need for change or whatever, but if you're going to be passionate about it, you got to make sure you're talking to the other side. If we're just talking to ourselves, you're not going to make change.
Let's elevate the things that need to be changed.
There's a case coming. I think we just saw it on Twitter. In South Carolina, they've declared a state of emergency because body cam footage is about to be released of a black guy who got murdered last week by a cop. And I don't know what the footage is, but potentially that sounds like one, the way the city's preparing, where it's like, oh, hey, this is probably going to be another Chauvin type. Yo, this is foul. And we got to do something about it.
Let's highlight that. Let's elevate that. Let's put as much gas on that flame as we possibly can, because there can improve policing. The idea that you can't improve policing is absurd. You can improve everything.
Yeah.
Literally everything in life can be improved. And if you're pushing back against the improvement of anything, you're a baboon.
Yeah.
Okay? Very simple. We can prove it. Do we take examples that people are not going to agree with at all and use them and highlight them as why policing can be improved? No.
Yeah.
We show when something doesn't work at all and it completely breaks down why it needs to be improved, right? I mean, this is just such a no-brainer situation. I don't know how it fucking shut down the internet.
So it could, yeah. If you look at this and you say, yo, we can still improve policing, cool. But if you're going to make this a cornerstone of your argument for police brutality, I just think it's easier for the other side to pick apart.
Yeah, you know who wants you to do that? The other side.
Yeah.
The other side would want nothing more.
Because then I don't have to emotionally invest. Yeah. I can write it off in my mind and then live my life and not worry.
It would be like conservative, anti-Black Lives Matter people's dream.
Yeah.
If the Black Lives Matter movement and the defund the police movement use this situation as their perfect example as to why we need to improve policing or defund the police or get rid of police. Like, that would be their absolute wet dream if they did that.
Yeah.
Because it would be so, like you said earlier, so easy to dismiss.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I also think the media had something to do with like sort of fanning the flames of it.
Ooh,
because the story broke like pretty much like hours after the Derek Chauvin conviction. And there was like a lot of like pent up anxiety and tension about the conviction and whether or not he would be guilty or not guilty. And then in the wake of that, the media is pushing the story saying, you know, like young 16-year-old girl shot by white police officer. which is technically true, but then there's more context to it that seems to get left out of the headlines. And obviously with the way the media works, those things don't necessarily get picked up. And so a lot of people that felt, I think, tension and like anxiety and even animosity from the Chauvin verdict, I think were able to find, you know, like an outlet for their frustration with this story as well.
Yeah, especially because I think a lot of people were surprised at the verdict. And it's unfortunate that you go through life being surprised that would be
such a clear-cut situation.
Yeah, but and that is absolutely horrible. But I think there are a lot of people expecting Chauvin to get off and then having anger and angst based on that expectation. And then he gets convicted on all counts. And all of a sudden that anger and angst doesn't go away. It needs to be processed in some way or it needs to be projected on something. And then the perfect fucking case on paper, cop shoots 16-year-old black girl without any context, the perfect on paper for you to be upset about, steamroll.
Yeah.
And even the people that were excited, they're like, wow, this is such a great victory. And then they see this kind of story again with that same headline and they go, oh, wow, we're back where we started. And so like the emotional response from this, especially in the wake of such a controversial ruling, I think is like, I think it has a lot of, that is why that kind of story got picked up and fans so much.
What do you think, Al?
No, I just think people confuse or
conflate
like racist cops with
bad policing,
excessive force.
Oh,
I think the knife combo is really excessive force combo.
That's what I was saying.
Combo.
Yeah.
So what do you think the right thing to do would be in that situation?
Nah, I mean, like there are countries that don't really wield guns. Like you have the UK, like they police their countries without the use of guns. And it's like, I think you just have a portion of your police that have guns and then you call them for escalated situations. But I think if you have it on your waist, it's like, that's just going to be your go-to because you know this will get the job done instead of this thing that's maybe 75% effective. It's like,
Right.
You know?
Or some type of pepper spray.
In the UK, they have guns. They're trained to have some type of de-escalation.
And I don't think all
I've
police
seen them,
have
like,
guns.
no,
I think
some
there's
don't.
gun police.
Majority
And there's,
they don't walk around with guns on.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy in Europe, considering all that goes down there. Sorry.
That's the bigger combo though. Is like
That's a
should
terror
the police-
attack issue.
Yeah, should the state have a monopoly on like murder? You know what I mean? Like the state is able to kill people, and then the question is, should they be allowed to? And should citizens have like more leeway in that regard? There's so much control over like what we're allowed to do as citizens.
I mean, that's an easy question. You know, at least for us to answer is if you have an armed republic, you need an armed police force. And if you don't want an armed police force, then take away the arms from the republic, take away the arms from the people. I personally like the fact that we have the right to bear arms. And I understand the cost of that is police also get to do it because how the fuck are you going to police me if I could point a gun at you and now you got to do whatever the fuck I say?
Mm-hmm.
So in the UK, they cannot have guns. So you can have a little billy club and chase someone with that shit. Simple as that. You know, we make that choice, and unfortunately, we have to live with the cost of that choice. If the speed limit is 75 miles per hour and, you know, let's say car crashes at over 25 miles per hour often lead to death or whatever, that's the cost that we pay for the 75 mile per hour speed limit. If we don't want any more deaths, we bring it down to 25 and we'll be okay. But we got shit to go. We got shit to go to. We got a place to be.
Yep.
It's a tricky, listen.
And I think people just don't want to reckon with the idea that there are certain police killings that are justified. In the wake of so many killings that aren't justified, people are hypersensitive.
Yep, I see that. All right, what else we got?
We got Oscars popping off.
I didn't even know it was happening until I looked at Twitter that night.
So I didn't even know movies came out this year. I was like, what movies? Like first of all, actually, before I need to give a huge shout out to our boy Van Lathan.
Oh,
ex-TMZ employee Van Lathan. Best thing that could ever happen was leaving TMZ so we could win a fucking Oscar.
That's wild.
Yeah, so shout out to Van. That's my brother. I love you, man. I'm so proud of you, and it's just so great to see. And yeah, it's just his journey's been awesome to watch, and yeah, that's just great. That's just great.
Short film doc. His doc. It's called Two Distant Strangers.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
gotta look out for that.
So check that out, man. Check out Van. Show love to Van, man. But what were you saying about the Oscars in general?
I just had no idea. I just think it's getting more and more irrelevant
Yeah.
every year. And it's so funny to watch these actors still think they matter and do their fucking social chants whenever they win an award and nobody cares.
Yeah, it is funny. Like,
Well, ready for the numbers?
yeah.
Officially the lowest Oscar viewership in history, under 10 million. And last year was the all-time low of like 23 million. So it's dropped that drastically low. And this was directed, put together, produced by Steven Soderbergh, who like brought you the Oceans franchise. Like you would think like, all right, he's going to shake it up. Garbage. Still 3 hours, no monologues, no sauce, nothing.
You know why I love watching actors lose? Is because they swear they're for the people, and then they all put on $10,000 outfits to be for the people, where they go to this award show, and the people are literally caged off, and they walk a royal red carpet like kings and queens, and then they go into a fucking castle and lock the door, and then you watch them pat themselves on the back like kings and queens. You're not for the people. You are kings and queens pretending.
Even to add to that, I'm pretty sure the city of Los Angeles like bust out homeless people and like got them away from the venue that they were having.
This is so funny.
And
the
then,
city displaced the homeless from that area, right?
Yeah.
And then I believe Best Picture or something like that, or one of the what was it?
It was the Best Picture.
Best Picture was a movie about homelessness.
It's just the lack of self-awareness is stunning.
They bust out, they sweep away the homeless. They go in with their sweep away the tents, sweep away the homeless, so that they can give out an award for a movie about homelessness and the crisis that is. It's unbelievable.
The fact that you think you have the right to get political, it's infuriating to me.
Yeah.
Like you have no ground to stand on. You're the most out of touch person on earth.
Yeah.
I fucking hate actors. You just talk for a living, but you don't even write what you talk.
This year, I mean,
yeah. What does that say? What does that say about Hollywood? That all these like the Oscars are tanking and all these other like award shows are tanking.
It's over, baby.
Well, I think you could say in terms of that's decreased in terms of like I guess importance, but people still are loving content more than ever. They're just finding it in different ways, and it's like, all right, we don't really care about the fame in a certain way. That's why when you watch content on TV, like you talk almost less about actors and someone saying that show is great with these these Brits you've never seen in your life, and so that's it. That's writers and directors, and that's going to come up, and there's a lot more voices that can be seen. I mean, if you think about it, all of the winners, it's the ones who really controlled it were Netflix, like Hulu. That's where you can see all these films. I mean, they're still controlled by some of the studios, but
and is that just taken over? To COVID? Is that just like this year is in particularly bizarre because
I'm sure it didn't help
theaters?
Like I have no clue any of the films that were nominated this year. I mean, do you guys know? There was like this big beef over because Chadwick Boseman, R.I.P., didn't win, and Anthony Hopkins won for Best Actor, right?
Soon to be R.I.P., right? Let's be honest about this.
Who, Anthony Hopkins?
Probably. Yeah, I'm just going off numbers here. You know what I mean? Actuary table.
No, that's actually the funniest guy on social media. You should follow him.
Who, Anthony Hopkins?
You think he's a 20-year-old wild boy.
So here's my point, though.
Right.
People are upset that Chadwick Boseman didn't win, right? How many people saw the Anthony Hopkins movie?
The Father.
I didn't even know that movie existed. I don't even know what Chadwick Boseman was nominated for. Black Panther? What was he nominated for?
Sound of Metal. No. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't even know these movies. Yeah. I have no clue. So people are getting like outraged about it. Be like, be honest, you didn't see any of them. None of us saw movies this year.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't.
Yeah, you would have thought that they would have, because everything's available, and it used to be.
I wish I didn't see a goddamn movie this year, I'll tell you that much. Saw one too many fucking movies.
Call back to last episode, guys.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, it's just, I'm tired of it, bro. I'm just tired.
Yeah. The only one I saw was Judas and the Black Messiah, and I thought that was.
I heard it was amazing. Shout out to the
Shouts
Lucas Brothers, man. Yeah.
Did that win anything?
Yeah, David Kulaya or whatever, however you say his name, he won for Best Supporting Actor.
That's cool.
Yeah. And he's a hell of a fucking actor.
Great actor.
But I can't tell you he did better than anybody else because I ain't see shit. Yeah. Nobody saw shit.
Yeah.
And you would have thought that they would have figured out how to like really market those films, because typically with the normal Oscars, those movies don't get a big release. They wait for the Oscars, you see the winners, and then they go in a bigger theatrical release. This time, it's like they're all streaming. They could have done a push. Everyone would have been ready to see it. Nope. They also were depressing dramas. Like it was, people that were
like
the
we're already
commercial
depressed.
movies. Like
you're gonna put more
Tenet.
depressing shit out. Like, come on, B.
Yeah. They need Dana White to promote the Oscars.
Yeah.
You know who had it right back in the day was the MTV Movie Awards.
They killed it.
Talk shit to everybody, make fun of everybody, have sketches making fun of everything, and then just let fans vote. And we're not going to be happy with it because fans are stupid, but at least it's fans.
Yeah.
You just can't have antics like that anymore. You know what I mean?
Well, even MTV fucked it up.
pussy.
They started thinking it was important. Like they stopped thinking the award show was a joke, and they started thinking it was actually something serious.
Yeah.
And then they just ruined the whole fucking thing.
Yep.
I mean, whatever. That's the problem when these goofies start taking themselves seriously, man. It's a damn shame. All right, what about Mortal Kombat, Al? You just saw it.
Oh yeah, I saw Mortal Kombat. It was, I give it like 2 out of 5.
Really?
But nostalgia was cool.
Sub-Zero character?
Yeah, it was like Sub-Zero and the Scorpion like character there back and forth. That made the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Outside of that, I was like,
How was Raiden?
yeah, trash.
Really?
Yeah. Like it looked like the CGI for his eyes, like we could have did that on fucking
That bad?
Yeah.
That first Mortal Kombat was so lit when we were kids.
Oh my god, that was fun.
But if you watch it back now, because
it's horrible.
Put it on.
Ain't it horrible?
After, and it's so bad.
What's worse?
It's horrible.
For these times, this one is worse because the fucking graphics should be way better.
Was it traumatizing to see the movie after I whooped your ass in Mortal Kombat when we were in North Carolina?
Are you lying? Like, you go to hell when you lie like that.
What are you
like this guy?
Yo, Mark,
you were Al trying to get out of it.
You were absolutely
Whoa, why are you
horrible.
lying,
Like,
dude?
you were horrible in everything we
Bro, I
played.
whooped you in Mortal Kombat and you.
NBA Jam, you're nice at.
Nah, I
my
got
gosh.
his number now.
Oh my god.
I got his number now.
You're about to
When
get
we
out
left,
triggered, bro.
Let's be honest. Let's be
he
honest.
went on a run.
Mark is nice
You
at
haven't beat me.
NBA
You
Jam.
haven't beat me in NBA
the
Jam.
last 4 times we played, I beat you. Last 4 times we played.
Who'd you play with?
I played in my same team.
Oh my god, he doesn't even know what team he played with.
The
Bro. He
Knicks,
doesn't play.
Ewing
bro.
and Starks
Bro, I'm putting in
all day.
hours, bro. I put in hours. I train every day.
This guy.
This man
Son,
can't even keep up.
Wait. He
Bring it
really
here.
beat you last 4
Yeah.
times?
No.
Yes, you
Bro,
gonna lie here and say I didn't
I've been
beat you last 4
untouched.
times?
I swear to God, bro. I've been untouched.
Yo,
NBA
he
Jam.
just swore to God,
Yeah,
dude.
but you heard what he said. Untouched. He's not swearing anything.
Yo,
I
you swear to God you didn't lose the last 4
I
times
didn't
y'all
lose the last
played?
4 games.
That y'all played.
I swear to God, I didn't lose the last 4 games I
Whoa.
played Al. When did you beat me? When did you
Yo,
beat
you
me?
lied in front of
I
God.
believe Al, yo.
Why do you believe him, bro? I
Because
swear.
he seems so fucking like
this
He
is
does seem
crazy.
sincere, bro.
Yeah.
No, when did you beat
Usually
me?
the more shocked person is telling
4
the
times
truth.
in a
he
row?
can't
Yes.
believe what's
When?
happening.
Yeah.
The last 4 times we played. and
When?
You couldn't
When?
get a win.
What do you mean
When?
when? The last 4. That's when.
But like, I remember the days, bro. Like, was this when we were packing up? I beat you when we were packing up. When we were packing up the
He
studio.
didn't even play a full game because we stopped playing that.
Oh, that sounds
Oh
like
yeah. He
Oh,
noticed
shit.
that, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we
he
did
quit
stop playing
You
that
quit
one.
playing.
We quit. We were packing.
Yeah, fuck.
Guys,
All right,
guys,
so,
can I
so
just
hold on? Who won? For real.
I
This
swear,
guy's lying.
You haven't beat me.
Yo, bring the game here
I beat
right
you.
now.
I
Bring
beat
the game
Myron.
here right now.
beat
We go into
Andrew.
an arcade right
Nah,
now.
I was getting my ass bust. I'll be
Yeah,
honest
you
with
were.
you. I
Bro,
was tight.
I didn't
just
lose.
stopped playing it. That game's stupid.
I started playing online. With people.
Can I be honest? I just really love that you guys are enjoying my gift so much. It really makes me happy that I can bring you so
Not
much
your
joy.
gift. That's Aldea's gift. You just
Yeah,
spent a
no,
fucking penny
I
on
just
it.
really am so
That's
happy.
not your
that
gift at all.
Aldea and me
Thank
just
you,
came
Aldea.
together.
Oh yeah, what happened
Gave
to
you
the
a
bigger
gift.
one you were gonna get for here?
Yeah, remember you were gonna
We
get a bigger one?
moved.
Yeah, you were gonna get a
yeah.
bigger one
You
for
said you were
here.
gonna
Yeah,
get
yeah.
one
Remember
bigger
you
one for
said
here?
you said, "Oh, we're not gonna bring it because I'll just get one in Miami."
Yeah, you did say
I'll
that.
order. Hey, listen, you want it right now? I'll order it right
Yep,
now.
let's see. Let's wait till he does. Look at that.
My phone. See?
I can't order anything.
My soul was like, "What you doing?"
Anywho, okay, last one, and then we out of here.
All right, this story is coming from Japan. Apparently, there is a man in Japan that dated 35 women at the same time and told them all that his birthday was on a different day.
Fire.
Gets arrested for fraud.
Fire.
Wait, why is he arrested for fraud?
I don't know. He's defrauding people, I guess. I think it was financial.
He's
fraud.
getting these birthday
He's
gifts,
getting
I think.
presents from all the chicks.
I think it was another thing that he was doing. I think it was like a financial fraud thing that he was involved with simultaneously while dating all these chicks.
So he had 35 girls in the roster
in the Waldorf.
in the Waldorf. He had 35 bitches in the Waldorf,
Yeah. I think so.
right? 35 geishas in the Waldorf. I got geishas in the Waldorf. Yo, this guy's a legend. We need him on a track.
Yo.
So he got birthday presents, and these girls were so tight when they found out they wanted their money back for the birthday presents.
Yeah. What's
Take your
the
little
big
birthday
deal?
present, bitch. Why is this an international story? Because you got tricked. Oops.
Yeah. When you break up with a guy, do you give him his shit back? All his gifts he gave you?
Yeah.
Do you give it back?
That's actually a
No,
good
this is
point.
supposed to be a gift. What? What's the problem here? He lied about
Come
his
on.
birthday?
That's so goofy. How you didn't know he was dating 35 other girls?
Fucking
That's
loser.
absurd. Yeah.
Dummy.
That's on the shorties, bro.
Yo, does this say something about Japan though?
Yes.
Declining population, my
What do you
guy.
think it says about Japan?
I don't know. I agree with whatever you're saying.
Declining population, bro.
That's a declining population.
But
right
we
there.
just know Japanese men have a hard time hooking up with Japanese women, that they have a declining birth rate, and they have to like teach the men in Japan how to procreate.
So then one dude who actually talks to him has 35 girls. It's like, fellas, step it up out there, bro.
Are they the ones that like slam on the wall? And
Yeah.
They knock on the wall.
That motherfucker slammed on a lot of walls.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wall slam.
Absolutely. He probably got that Michael J. Fox. He wasn't even trying to date these girls. He was just shaken by walls. And they're like, ooh, it's time for me to get some dick. That's how simple it is to get pussy out there in Japan, and these motherfuckers won't do it still. Dog, isn't that crazy?
Declining population,
Declining
dog.
population.
Lit though.
So I don't know, man. I feel like, hey, Asian chicks, I feel bad for you because dudes won't talk to you. I do feel bad. That sucks. Imagine you're an Asian girl out there. You just want to get cracked
What do you
open.
mean, in Japan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like,
Because Asian girls here are doing fine.
Yeah, yeah.
well, that's what happens. They come here, and I get it.
They just got to put themselves in a vending machine.
Like a claw game or something?
I'm telling you.
Son, if they were in a vending machine, 100%, they
all
could
the
get
dick.
picked up immediately. You definitely get a boyfriend. If you want a boyfriend in Japan, you just got to put yourself in a vending machine.
Yeah, there you go.
Just one day in a vending machine, some dude will find you 100%. Wow.
That's so good.
That's a great point, bro. That's a great point.
I
Why
mean,
can't-
35 seems like too much, bro.
What, girls?
Trying to date 35 women? Like,
Yeah.
I don't even understand the practicality of
How many total conversations do you think they had?
So imagine having
35? Bro, when I was in Japan, dude, I would go out to dinner. I'd never have seen this in my life. There'd be couples that just would not talk the entire dinner, dude. They just sit there. They either look at each other or they'd be on their phones together. Or they'd look at like the person making the food, but zero conversation between each other.
What an
I've
odd
never
culture.
seen this. So odd. So fucking odd.
Odd place.
But like, here's the thing that pisses me off about that shit. If you have no expectation to even socialize at dinner, the fuck you nervous about asking a girl to go out to dinner for?
Oh, that's a good point.
Like, you don't even gotta talk.
Yep.
Yeah,
Why
that's
are you worried
yeah.
about asking a bitch out on a date?
That's an easy ass date, bro.
It's so easy. You go out, you watch the chef cook because it's kind of like a performance or whatever the fuck, and then you maybe go have sex or maybe you don't. In America, we gotta have some charisma. You gotta come with the jokes, the story.
Gotta have an icebreaker.
Connect.
A would you rather, bro?
Come
The charm,
on.
dog. The charm.
Uh-huh.
You gotta lay it on thick.
Yep.
And we not nervous out here. We'll hit on you on the street,
G's
at
up.
the gym,
G's up.
treadmill.
G's up.
You doing the stairs, out of breath. Can I get your number?
You take him to Benihana, you go, yo, wait. I gotta talk. Right
I gotta talk. Stop cooking shit, Mexican guy that looks Asian. This is it's mind-boggling to me, bro. It's mind-boggling. You got no pressure whatsoever.
Yeah.
You just ask them to go on the date. You just giggle at each other for an hour, whatever the fuck they do,
Or just
and
stay
then
on
it's
your
done.
phone.
Say what?
Or just stay on your
Literally,
phone.
they would both be on their phones, bro.
How do you know they weren't
Dude.
texting each other?
Say what?
How do you know they weren't?
They were
texting
playing
each
Star Crush.
You don't know that.
Do you
Not
think it's
Star Crush.
possible,
Ninja,
like,
Fruit Ninja.
No,
What?
but that's
you think they have
cultural.
telepathy, you're saying?
something like that?
Maybe.
Maybe they can read each other's thoughts or something, or like
Yeah.
a Bluetooth thing.
That could be it. That could be it.
Yeah,
know
Japan
exactly.
is like a big Star Trek ship to me. Like y'all just got y'all had technological advancements, a bunch of weird rules I don't understand.
Yeah.
You don't really talk to each other. You just
It's an ancient culture. Like I feel like they just understand. You know?
Yeah,
They, like, hear
maybe.
things.
Maybe. Oh, while we're talking about that, like telepathy shit, I keep getting back to like this UFOs. Like, isn't it crazy that like the government's like, hey, there's UFOs, and we're like, we don't care.
Yeah.
Like, we get
That
it.
is
Like,
nuts.
It used to be weird. So, oh my God, there might be aliens. Now the government's like, yo, there's aliens. And we're like, so whack.
UFC 261's on.
There we
Doesn't
go.
matter.
Are we going to Mars or are we not going to Mars, Elon? Like, we do not give a fuck about aliens
It's so
no more.
crazy.
That is amazing.
That topic came out like 3 weeks ago and we didn't talk about it.
We didn't even discuss it on the show.
They're being mad slutty about it though.
What you mean?
Like they'll be like, "Oh, there's a UFO, unidentified object. Might not be from another planet. Could be something
They're
weird."
just using semantics.
They're not saying aliens. They're saying
But that
like,
shit is
But
aliens.
the technology don't exist unless it's our technology, and it does.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying, nobody even cared about the semantics because nobody even read the fucking article.
They're teasing us, bro. That's what it is.
We don't care. They tease us too much. We
That's my
really
point.
cared.
They're teasing us too much.
Oh, eventually we got
They
to
gotta
exhaust
come out
it.
and go full frontal.
Yeah. Also, why is it everybody take a picture of fucking aliens? Got a flip phone. We don't got one HD of the aliens.
Nah, it's mad zoomed in.
Cut
zoom,
that
zoom.
out. Why
Yo,
are we so far
Earth.
away?
We got Google Earth, bro. That shit zoomed in.
Son, not only do we got, that's true. Google
Yeah.
Earth is zoomed in. That shit zooms pretty well.
Yeah.
We can't get one HD of these aliens, bro.
That's a great point.
Not one
So
single
what you
fucking
think?
HD.
It's fake?
Something's off. Something's off. Like, speed up and go up to him. If you're taking a picture in
Knock,
the plane,
knock,
hello. ET phone home, bro. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Just ride your little bicycle, figure that shit out.
We can't kill him? Like, we can't, like, catch him or some shit?
I mean, I would shoot it. If I'm a pilot, next time I'm gonna shoot it just to see.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What I don't know what you up to. It's like the cop with the Ma'Khia Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you have to assume worse intentions, bro. Ow. You seen all the movies with the aliens, right? When they're over here, it's usually to fuck shit up. Okay?
Independence Day, I saw it.
I'll tell everybody straight up. I saw the alien wielding a knife. You know what I mean? I thought that motherfucker was going right to the Empire State. You know what I mean? I thought it was going right to Empire State, so I had to do what needed to be done. Why didn't you stun him? We're not doing the stunning. We going right
The Cold
to
Stone Stunner? We're not doing no Cold
nukes. Nukes. If aliens come, they getting the nukes.
Yeah.
If you got all that technology to get here, you could send an email first. You can't send an email first like, yo, we come in peace. Don't be coming however.
Don't coming in unannounced.
Yo, you got all the technology to know where the fuck we are, and to get here, you could write an email.
Check
bro.
in on the blog.
Check in. You gotta check in, yeah.
Yeah, they never check in.
Check
one
the
time.
fuck in. You better check in with America. Don't be checking in with Russia or checking in with
Yo, is it
China
cool
like
if
that
we shoot
shit
a video
matters.
out here?
Nah.
Yeah.
Come here.
Permits. Have some permits in this bitch.
Yeah, I don't care if you don't
Come
speak
correct.
English. Figure it out. You got here, motherfucker. You don't think you can figure out English?
Yeah, this is
Just
America.
This is America.
This is Earth,
dog.
bro.
Come on, son.
We speak English on
We
Earth.
speak English on Earth. You don't come here saying, "Oh, I come in peace" in some language we don't give a flying fuck about.
Yeah, this is Earth.
This is Earth, bro. Come on out here.
We gotta build a space wall.
Honestly, a net.
Because these aliens are coming.
We building a net.
The
We building a
fucking-
space
A
net.
bycatch net for aliens.
That's what I'm talking about. We gonna catch these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We gonna catch something real nice. We might have to do that shit for food, bro.
What do you mean?
We run out of fish in the sea. We run out of cows to eat.
Yep.
We're gonna have to start eating some aliens.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If we know that we could just have an entire race of aliens that we could eat, delicious, great source of protein, you don't think we would start eating them motherfuckers?
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, that's a good point.
100%.
But yeah, there's a huge immigration issue happening
With aliens.
on the ozone. Yeah.
On the ozone?
Yeah.
Not on the ozone.
No, they keep coming through the ozone, bro.
Actually, I guess they have to come through the ozone in order to get here.
Yeah, we got to rebuild the ozone to keep them out. That's
So
our
I'm saying
wall.
there's a huge
That's our
hole in the
space
ozone.
wall.
How do you think they're getting in?
That's our space wall,
That's my
dog.
point.
I want them to come.
Wait, what?
I want them to come. I want them to, go tell a little story about what happens. We're gonna do some 300 shit. Remember when he kicked homeboy down the well, but then he let the other one go?
Yeah.
So tell your mans what happens over here.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
One ship, we're gonna torture them motherfuckers. we gonna make your head look big and fucking swollen. Even if you don't look like that, we gonna turn it into that.
Yo, what if we put him in a UFC fight?
We probably will.
I think that's how we torture him. Say, hey, you want to come to Earth?
There you go.
Yo,
Welcome.
bang, bang. You're in there with Kamaru.
You're getting choked the fuck
Fight
out.
for the belt.
Let's go, aliens. Let's go. I'm all about this. I want the smoke.
Yeah.
Fuck this. Oh, let's have peace with the aliens. Fuck, what we gonna talk about? What you want to talk about with an alien about? Well, in my country, we do that. No. I don't want to know what happens in your
Country.
fucking, where do they live?
Planets?
Planet.
Why don't they have a
On my
country?
planet, we have that. We don't want that. I don't care about your stupid planet. We're over here, baby. Your planet sucks. That's why you came.
Yeah.
Your planet was so trash, you need to leave your planet. Okay? That's why we trying to leave ours, frankly. You know what I mean?
It get kind of shitty, bro.
Son, what happens if we get to Mars and someone else gets to Mars? Oh my God. Now we got this colonization shit all
Land
over again.
dispute. We got to
Yo.
get the attorneys involved.
Hold on. You know, I started realizing we started hearing about aliens like 2-3 years ago. The government was like, yo, they're out there. When did we start this podcast? 2-3 years ago.
What
I
you
think
trying to
that-
say?
I think the aliens are fans, dog.
You think they
I
know
think
what time it is?
Long live the flagrancy. They probably from some PC ass planet, cuck ass planet.
Can't do shit.
And they're like, bro, we need jokes, dog. We need jokes back.
Yeah.
Well, if you're an alien listening to this, subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah, patreon.com/flagrant2, okay? Patreon.com/flagrant2. Extra episode every Friday. That shit is absolutely fucking crazy.
Only USD, though. We only accept USD.
No, or crypto.
Bitcoin. Yeah, we take some Bitcoin, some ETH, But that's all I have to say about that. And that's the end of this episode. Thank y'all for listening. Peace.